Schultz in 1985. And the president of Birmingham Southern College, Linda Flattery Goldsmith, is stepping down from the post. A statement issued by the small liberal arts school says Flattery Goldsmith cited health reasons in resigning effective Monday. This was supposed to be her last academic year at Birmingham Southern. Flattery Goldsmith was appointed president in June of 2016.
Over the past several years, interest rates have hovered near historic lows to the point that would-be borrowers have become accustomed to low rates. In mid-June, the Federal Reserve not only raised interest rates, but announced their intentions to raise rates again at least once in 2018. If you have a need for a personal loan, a business loan, or a home loan, come see us today to take advantage of still attractive rates and our exceptional loan service. Southern Independent Bank, in Op and Andalusia, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. NMLS number 472429.
Let's power today. To understand where your electricity comes from, you have to look deeper than your wall socket. We use a smart mix of fossil fuels, namely coal and natural gas, combined with hydroelectric power, a renewable energy source. That powers the fuel mix we need to fuel your life, reliably and affordably. This message from Covington Electric Cooperative. We value your membership. We value you.
John H. McGulkin, age 90, of Andalusia, passed away Monday in Pell City. Funeral services for John McGulkin will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Bethany Baptist Church. The family will be receiving friends at the church 1 hour prior to services. Services being conducted by Cahey Funeral Home of Andalusia.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Covington Aerial Transit System, better known as CATS, operates a public transportation system throughout the Covington County area. Available to all residents of Covington County. Operates on a demand response basis. Call 24 hours in advance for reservations, Monday through Friday. Office hours 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Our telephone number for CATS is 428-2667.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
LBW Community College is conducting Cash for College, a free program to help college-bound students and their families get help in opening the door for financial aid money for college. The event is designed to help any student interested in attending college to complete the free application for federal student aid, which is now available online and will be held at the LBW Community College in Andalusia, Opp, Greenville, and Luverne on Tuesday, October the 25th at 5:30. No reservations is required. For more information, call 334-881-22272 in Andalusia, 334-493-5338 in Opp, or 334-382-2133, extension 3102 in Greenville. Andalusia High School Band Boosters expect 21 bands to participate in this weekend's A-Town Band Invitation, which will be held here in Opp. The competition will begin with Houston County High School performing at noon, followed by Kinston, Brantley, Opp High School, Escambia County, Headland, Strawn, Valley, Greenville, Walton High, Luverne, Elba High, Ashford, Baldwin County, T.R. Miller, Alberta, Gulf Shores, W.S. Neal, Dothan, and Rehoboth. And the exhibition will be by the Andalusia High School at 8:40 with the awards at 9 p.m. The Covenant County Educational Retirees Association will be meeting Wednesday at the Covenant County Board of Education in Andalusia. Free flu shots and free wellness screenings required for those under 65 with your insurance card will start at 10 a.m. The meeting begins at 11. The program will be presented by the Andalusia Health and Fitness with emphasis on silver sneakers. All retired educators are invited to come to the meeting and join the association. It's time to sign up for the Little Bighorn. Little Bighorn is Saturday, October the 20th. Planning meeting will be held Thursday at 7 p.m. at Opp High School Band Room. Please, parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, alumni, and friends of the band, you do not even have to have a child in the band to volunteer. Please let us know what area, how much time you can commit to. Contact the band room at Opp High School. The annual Scarecrows in the Park event held at Lake Frank Jackson and sponsored by the Trail Masters organization. The Chamber would like to encourage individual members, business members, club and organization members to enter a display for this event. Your display is an opportunity to advertise your business. Also, this event draws many tourists, so by entering a display, you are promoting our community. By the way, the Opp Citywide Halloween will be Wednesday, October the 31st, 5:30 until 8 p.m. in downtown Opp. The Opp Chamber of Commerce will be handing out spooky treats at the Opp Depot. There'll be many other events joining that night.
Your home deserves to have an internet connection that's fast and reliable. That's why you need Mediacom Extreme, America's first 100% 1 gig technology network. Extreme delivers the speed you need to power your whole home. Get the best in-home entertainment when you switch today and save 56% on our Silver 60 package. You'll get supercharged internet speeds up to 60 meg, plus in-home Wi-Fi, plus more than 170 channels, plus free Showtime for 3 months, plus free TiVo DVR for 3 months. And big plus, no contract required. Switch today and get Silver 60 internet, TV, and phone for only $24.99 each per month for 1 year. Get incredible savings plus so much more. Call 800-SIMPLIFY. Available to qualified new Mediacom customers switching from a competitive internet or TV provider. Price does not include activation, installation, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes, and fees. Speed may vary and a monthly usage allowance applies. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas. Call Mediacom for more details.
Owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den, or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Thursday, the Opp Middle School volleyball team will be at Houston Academy, 4 o'clock. Also at 4 o'clock, Opp High School volleyball at Houston Academy, JV and varsity. And of course, the Opp Bobcats varsity will be on the road Friday at Wicksburg, 7 o'clock kickoff here on WOPP, broadcast at 6:45. Fall Horse Ride, Saturday, Geneva State Forest Lake. Registration 8:30 until 9:30 a.m. Ride out at 10. Complimentary lunch. Donation of $10 or more greatly appreciated. Check out our Facebook, Geneva State Forest Stakeholder Volunteers, LLC. For information, phone Donna 334-343-0271. Proceeds support community education and recreation at Geneva State Forest.
Members of the Andalusia High School Band Boosters are selling big money tickets. Brandy Long, who is coordinating the fundraiser, said a $50 donation buys 3 chances to win in a drawing for $3,000, $2,000, and $10,000. The drawing will be at halftime of the October 12th homecoming game in Andalusia. Tickets are available just inside the gate at all home Andalusia games and from Band Boosters and in the Andalusia High School office. Also, for more information, you can phone 488-2555.
That's Dateline Action News, Opp's only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just made places.
This is your hometown.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Boneless pork chops $1.77 a pound. Boneless top sirloin steaks $3.99 a pound. Fryer leg quarters 39 cents a pound. Bluebell ice cream half gallon 2 for $10. Kraft mayo 30 ounces $1.99. Heinz ketchup 38 ounces $1.99. Kraft barbecue sauce 18 ounces 77 cents. Green boiling peanuts 99 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
You may need to sit down when you hear this. CCB Community Bank is offering you or your friend a free folding camp chair. What a great way to sit back and enjoy games, barbecues, campfires, or concerts. And getting your chair is easy. Simply open a new deposit account or refer a friend to do the same. But don't sit on this offer. It's only for a limited time. So stop by soon to open your new deposit account and let CCB and your new chair make life more relaxing. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
Here's your Weather Bug LA weather. I'm Ron Tanner. For the rest of the morning, Unity Party County with a low of 70. There's a 2 in 10 chance for rain. We could have a thunder shower Tuesday and a partly sunny day with a high of 90. We'll have partly cloudy conditions Tuesday night with a low of 69. Wednesday looks mostly sunny with a high of 89. Going to be clear Wednesday night with a low of 69. Thursday looks to be sunny and warmer with a high of 91. Again, for this morning, we'll have partly cloudy skies at a low of 70. And that's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Absolutely spectacular touchdown, men of Troy.
Hi, this is the radio voice of the Troy Trojans, Barry McKnight, and it's tea time. Join us throughout the football season right here, and we'll bring you the exciting action of Troy football every week. Our coverage on the largest radio network in the Sun Belt Conference, your front row pass for Troy Trojans football, is right here on the Troy Sports Radio Network.
The Trojan broadcast brought to you by Larry's Prescriptions, CCB Community Bank,
David's Catfish House,
Op Help and Rehabilitation,
Mizell Memorial Hospital,
TNC Pharmacy,
Caroline's Country Stores,
Covington Pecan,
Hardee's,
Horn Beverage Company,
Papa G's,
J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick,
Southern Independent Bank,
the Op Gun Shop, the Op Donut Shop,
S&P Communication.
Join us all season long right here on your home for Troy football. Troy's oldest affiliate, WOPP, your community radio station.
Phone 504-1106 for Harper Appliances for warranty work and most commercial appliances and ice machines. For home or commercial electrical repair or installation, phone Harper Appliances 504-1106. Air conditioning and heat pump repair. At Harper Appliances, we don't just repair, we fix it the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
Spending my day thinking about you, girl. Being here with
gotta go, me on my own. You gotta go for the hero down the bayou. My fun, sweetest one, me on my own. Son of a gun, I'll pick up on the bayou. Let down the line, oh, fun, really gumbo. For the night, I'm gonna see my fish and me, yo. I'm gonna take a top off your fruit, and me gay, yo. But son of a gun, I'll pick up on the bayou. Place buzzing. Tempo's come to sleep on by the dozen. Get dressed in style, for wow, me on my own. The son of a gun with a big button on the thigh. Let's have the light, one of the gumbo. Cause tonight I'm gonna see my fish and me, yo. I'm gonna get off the fruit jar and me, yo. The son of a gun with a big button on the thigh. Give me a hero. Gonna catch all the fish in the bayou. Gonna spend my money, get even what you need. Son of a gun with a big fucking on the bayou. Let's have a laugh, what we find, we let go. Cause tonight I'm gonna see what the shadow is. I wanna forget science, still John and Mickey. Son of a gun with a big fucking on the bayou.
She used to be somebody's baby. Used to be somebody's girl. She used to be somebody's lady. She used to be somebody's world. And before you start acting like the king of the mountain, you better hear one thing, Jack. Somebody wants her back. Somebody, yeah, somebody wants her back. Somebody, somebody wants her back. Somebody wants her back. Yeah, somebody wants her back. She used to be somebody's baby, somebody's girl. She used to be somebody's lady. She used to be somebody's world. And before you start acting like the king of the mountain, you better hear one thing, Jack. Somebody wants her back. Somebody wants her back. Somebody, yeah, somebody wants her back. Somebody wants
WOBB.
Good morning, Mr. Robert.
Good morning, there.
Did you get the JDR?
Yes, ma'am, did.
That's good. Well, you have a blessed day, okay?
You too, dear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Somebody's world. And before you start
Good morning, Terry, Brandy, Marvin, Danny, Bud. A little early this morning, wouldn't we? Facebook may get us for the music in a minute. May have to start it again, which is okay. All right, we're going to go live in about a minute. I'm back to earth today. I'll explain later on the air. I was tanked yesterday with drugs, man. I mean, I was tanked. Okay, I think we're loaded now. All three commuters. Chatting with Drag. That's the Bucket Hounds here on WOPP. 6 a.m. This is WOPP in Op, Alabama. Let's go to SRN News.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Think of your son, think of your husband. President Trump's plea to American mothers amid the unsubstantiated sexual misconduct allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Mr. Trump voicing concern over the impact of the Kavanaugh allegations on young men, urging moms not to vote for those who support such accusations. And the president is openly questioning Christine Blasey Ford's testimony.
At a campaign rally in Mississippi, the president mocked last week's Senate testimony by Ford, who acknowledged she doesn't remember all of the details about Kavanaugh's alleged assault.
How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
The president directed the FBI to investigate Ford's
That wasn't smart.
allegations, which Kavanaugh denied.
White House
That wasn't smart at all, Robert.
The death toll from the earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia now risen just over 14. The United Nations highest court is ordering the U.S. to lift sanctions on Iran that affect imports of humanitarian goods, along with products and services linked to the safety of civil aviation. Well, don't be surprised if you get an alert later today on your cell phone, but only a test.
This is what it will sound like starting at 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:18 a.m. on the West Coast. The subject of the alert will read Presidential Alert, and the text will say, "This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed."
Correspondent Ed Donahue says tests being conducted by FEMA. Moving to counter Russia's aggressive use of cyber attacks worldwide, the U.S. expected to announce that, if requested, it will use its cyber warfare capabilities on NATO's behalf. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures up 42 points. NASDAQ futures 21 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
This is Michael Medved here with Mike Stahl from Health Markets, helping folks find the right Medicare coverage. The news reports say that the rates might be going down.
The cost of many Medicare plans are decreasing this year. So you have to ask yourself, are you getting the best rate? Health Markets offers a free service with access to thousands of Medicare plans. Plans that can eliminate your out-of-pocket costs. Plans with $0 premiums. And even plans that pay you back.
What is it people need to keep in mind?
With so many new options, it can be confusing. You can get objective help to find a plan that may cost less and cover more, with lower copays, more choices like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage, and the freedom to see the doctors you choose. Don't miss out on savings you deserve. Our Health Markets Medicare assistance is free.
Thanks, Mike. This is Michael Medved for Health Markets.
Find out if you can get a Medicare plan that pays you back. Call 800-709-9913. That's 800-709-9913. 800-709-9913.
Chinese tax authorities ordering X-Men star Fan Bingbing to pay a huge penalty ending speculation over the fate of one of the country's highest profile entertainers months after she dropped out of sight.
Fan Bingbing is China's best-known female acting star, yet she disappeared from view in June. After weeks of what was almost certainly secret detention, she's now been told to pay the equivalent of around $130 million in back taxes and fines. State media says she used her companies and misleading contracts to underreport her film earnings. It's reported that the actress, who's appeared in the X-Men movies, won't be sent to prison if she pays up.
The BBC's Robin Brandt. Chinese armed drones now flying across Mideast battlefields. Countries barred from purchasing U.S.-made drones and increasingly turning to Chinese arms dealers. News and analysis at townhall.com. Hitting the brakes on vehicle sales in spite of a run on big SUVs.
Major automakers say their U.S. sales fell 7% in September and 4% for the June through September quarter, as compared with the same periods last year. Weaker numbers for September and the third quarter wiped out a 1.8% gain during the first half of the year. It left auto sales on pace with 2017. Some analysts had cautioned that the first half gains were driven by incentives and low-margin sales to fleet buyers like rental car companies. Industry officials blame the recent weakness partly on hurricanes in both 2017 and 2018. Keith Peters reporting.
Major League Baseball blaming the weather for a slump in attendance this year. Average attendance fell 4% to its lowest level since 2003. The decline followed 14 consecutive seasons, topping 30,000. More on these stories at townhall.com.
With us for sports, I'm Patrick Foss. The Chicago Cubs, a 5-game lead in their division in early September, and appeared on their way to wrapping up the National League's best record. With a 10-500 ball the rest of the way, were beaten by Milwaukee in a 163rd game for the Central title.
Bob, I may have to have that. Not the X-ray came back okay. It's something nerve in the knee, So he gave me his high doses of inflammatory stuff, and man, it had me zonked yesterday morning.
And stranding 10 runners on base. We put our hearts out. We really did. We were.
But it is feeling better.
You know, we were staying obviously offense didn't.
Lot better.
So losing this early, it's been a while since we've done that. The Cubs have made 3 straight NLCS appearances. Meanwhile, Colorado moves on to the division series for the first time since 2009. This is SRN Sports. Now it's time for the AL wildcard game tonight as Oakland plays at New York. The Yankees today split their head-to-head series 3-3 this season, with the home teams taking 2 of 3 in each series. The winner will advance to face Boston in the ALDS, while the loser will head home. Clemson coach Dabo Swinney says injured quarterback Trevor Lawrence will play against Wake Forest. Lawrence missed the second half of the 4th-ranked Clemson's 27-23 win over Syracuse last weekend after taking a hard hit right before halftime. At first, Swinney said Lawrence had concussion-like symptoms. Now coaches say the injury was more of an neck strain. LeBron James made his home debut at Staples Center as a Los Angeles Laker Tuesday night. James played a total of 15 first-half minutes before sitting out the second half in a preseason loss against Denver. He made 5 of 6 shots, including a 3-pointer, and finished with 13 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 turnovers. With SRN Sports, I'm Patrick Foss.
With an SRN News Business Brief, I'm George Bonzani. President Trump is highlighting what he calls an economic revival.
We're in the midst of a manufacturing renaissance, something which nobody thought you'd hear, which means more jobs for our great electrical contractors.
The president speaking in Philadelphia yesterday afternoon, citing more than 100 record highs on the stock market while anticipating another favorable report on manufacturing jobs. Earlier in the day, with reporters at the White House, the president touted the newly signed agreement with Canada.
It's been very well received by farmers and ranchers and industrialists and workers generally, and it's been really something.
On Wall Street Tuesday, the S&P was off a point. The Dow added 123 to 26,773, and the Nasdaq was down 37 to 79.99. With SRN Business, I'm George Bonzani.
The U.S. Supreme Court considering the case of an Alabama death row inmate. With the news flash, I'm Mike. Set it on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP. The United States Supreme Court considering the case of an Alabama death row inmate who lawyers say suffers from dementia and can no longer remember killing a police officer in 1985. Justices will hear arguments in the case of 68-year-old Vernon Madison, who was convicted of killing Mobile police officer Julius Shute in 1985. A second man arrested in the wounding of a police officer last month. 31-year-old Octavius Brown arrested by U.S. Marshals. He was charged in the September 23rd shooting of Selma police officer Micah Hale. Is expected to make a full recovery. 21-year-old Kevin Devontae Johnson was arrested last week. With the news flash, I'm Mike. Set it on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP.
Your home deserves to have an internet connection that's fast and reliable. That's why you need Mediacom Extreme, America's first 100% 1 gig technology network. Extreme delivers the speed you need to power your whole home. Get the best in-home entertainment when you switch today and save 56% on our Silver 60 package. You'll get supercharged internet speeds up to 60 meg, plus in-home Wi-Fi, plus more than 170 channels, plus free Showtime for 3 months, plus free TiVo DVR for 3 months. And big plus, no contract required. Switch today and get Silver 60 internet, TV, and phone for only $24.99 each per month for 1 year. Get incredible savings, plus so much more. Call 800-SIMPLIFY. Available to qualified new Mediacom customers switching from a competitive internet or TV provider. Price does not include activation, installation, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes and fees. Speed may vary and a monthly usage allowance applies. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas. Call Mediacom for more details.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP. The Atlanta Braves and the LA Dodgers meeting in Game 1 of the NLDS on Thursday in Dodgers Stadium. Mike Foltynewicz getting the start for the Braves. He went 13-10 during the regular season. Hyun-Jin Rua will get the start for the Dodgers. He allowed just 1 run over his last 19 innings. It's a best-of-5 series with Atlanta hosting Game 3 on Sunday. Alabama hitting the road to face Arkansas Saturday. The Crimson Tide have won the last 11 meetings with the Razorbacks. Alabama's offense has gone over 500 yards in each of the 5 games this season and are averaging 54.2 points per game, and is best in the nation. The Auburn Tigers will face Mississippi State in Starkville Saturday. The Tigers have won 7 of the last 10 matchups with the Bulldogs and are giving up just 12.6 points a contest that is 3rd best in the country. Turn your test drive into a great adventure at the Jeep Adventure Days event. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
Troy's Military and Family Scholarship caps the cost of tuition at $250 per credit hour for active duty military, reservists, and National Guard. Also, your spouse and dependents receive up to 50% in tuition savings. Troy is committed to keeping higher education affordable for graduate and undergraduate students. That's the Trojan Warrior Spirit. For details, visit troy.edu/military spirit. Apply by October 5th to begin classes this term.
Mahindra presents the Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio. The NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series has announced rules package changes that they hope will boost competition with enhanced aerodynamic engine configurations. The 2019 Daytona 500 will race under the current rules package. That includes restrictor plates. But the remaining race at Daytona and both races at Talladega will race without restrictor plates for the first time since 1987. This week, the Monster Energy Cup Series at Dover, Delaware for the Gander Outdoors 400. Formula One officials considering changes to their qualifying format. It would start in 2019 if approved. It would have 4 sessions with 4 cars eliminated in Q1, 2, and 3. And an 8-car shootout for the pole in Q4. Formula One this week, racing the Japanese Grand Prix. That's your Mahindra Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio.
Troy's Military and Family Scholarship caps the cost of tuition at $250 per credit hour for active duty military, reservists, and National Guard. Also, your spouse and dependents receive up to 50% in tuition savings. Troy is committed to keeping higher education affordable for graduate and undergraduate students. That's the Trojan Warrior Spirit. For details, visit troy.edu/military spirit.
Why, as a parent, you need a plan and God's grace.
Like we talked about bedtime battles and nap time, and one day you crawl into bed and tickle their back and fall asleep with them, the next you threaten them, the next you bribe them, the next you spank them, and there's no consistency in anything. that I've wanted to do well in my life, I had to have a plan. And yet every day we wake up and we go at it again, and come evening and you're crying about how you were blaming and shaming and negative with them and having a nasty face at them, and you're surprised that you didn't prepare to do it any differently than you did it the day before. And I just remember my husband one night said, honey, just go to bed. God's mercies are new and they're waiting for you tomorrow.
More parenting encouragement at FamilyMinute.org.
Well, let's see. We're going to see if the volume has been fixed on Rick Thomas. He said yesterday it would be fixed today. So let's check out Rich and see if the volume has been fixed. Well, hang on. We've got to get rid of the other audio. Oh, yeah, it's fixed.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Hump Day on this Wednesday morning. It is the 3rd day of October, and yesterday on the 2nd day of October, we got up to 91 degrees. I think we're going to be in the same general neighborhood as that today, and that's a bad neighborhood. And then maybe even a degree or two warmer later in the week. Big upper-level mound of high pressure.
Where's W.B. Ward? I don't see W.B. Ward.
From coming into this area. How long will the roadblock be up? We'll take you right on through the weekend and look beyond onto the horizon for any signs of relief. Plus, out there in the Western Caribbean, a quote-unquote area to watch. What about the future of this? What are the models doing with the future of this area to watch? Let's get into it.
Once again today, the big player is that upper-level ridge of high pressure stretched across the Gulf states, which is going to make for a hot day and suppress any showers. In fact, the heat is on. Temperatures will be near the 90-degree mark again today, and I think we'll even be hotter later in the week. So lots of sunshine today. We never take the rain chances quite down to 0, but it's about as low as it gets. But today's high 90. Tonight's
Good morning, Monroe.
Easterly winds at 4 to 8.
Yeah, Rich, you got it fixed.
Another hot and dry day. It's hard to believe it is the first week of October, with upper-level high pressure centered right over us. Thursday will begin a string of lower 90s. I think 92 Thursday. And that will spread across the southeastern U.S. and cover even some records perhaps down in Florida, believe it or not. Then on Friday, very hot for October. I've got the high at 93 with high pressure at the surface off the eastern coast. And over the weekend, even though the big upper-level high shifts to around Norfolk, Virginia, the upper high is very strong and covers much of the eastern U.S., so still hot and mainly dry. I see a couple of showers there in southwest Alabama, but for most of us, the weekend is very hot and dry, continuing Sunday and into early next week as well. With the rain chances, as close to 0 as you can get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And look at those temperatures. That's unbelievable for October, with highs in the lower 90s and lows at night in the upper 60s, and not much change Sunday and Monday. So I'm just going to show you this map for some reason. This is the GFS way out there on Monday, October 15th, showing a nice front coming through here with relief. Should we believe that? Maybe not. We'll see if that works out. Just want to give us all some hope out there in the tropics. Breaking news as I make this, Leslie just became a hurricane, but it's out there spinning around doing nothing. The area to watch is out there in the Western Caribbean with a 30% chance of development according to the National Hurricane Center. Not many showers and storms currently associated with no organization. The European likes to bring this little low-pressure area through the Yucatan Channel and maybe eventually curve it eastward in the eastern Gulf of Mexico towards Florida, while the GFS takes a weak area of low pressure north of the Yucatan Channel and then moves it generally in the direction of Mexico. So what will happen? I don't know. The Canadian, I'll show you that, is in the middle. It goes up to the northern Gulf Coast, but we don't put too much stock in the Canadian. There will be an emergency alert system test today at 1:18 p.m. Just a heads up, because it's going to come on your cellular devices, including your phone. Broadcast outlets will broadcast it as well. 1:18 this afternoon. At 1:20, there will be an all clear. This is to test the emergency national system to see if it's working.
So that area to watch out there in the Caribbean, we have several days to keep an eye on that and see how the models handle that, and eventually, hopefully, they'll come into some agreement. That's the area of the world that we watch this time of the year in early October. Tomorrow is the anniversary of Opal. More on that tomorrow morning. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg J. Emily. Bailey the Wonder Dog is also part of our crew. You'll hear her from time to time in the background as well. Ryan Stinnen and I talk weather on TV. Join us on CBS 8 and ABC 32 at 5:50 in the morning. And then again, all of us, their morning crew and our morning crew interacting at 6:40 a.m. And your forecast across the dial whenever you want it, of course, on the Blue Water family of stations. Another video for you first thing tomorrow morning right here at 4:45 a.m. That's when it goes online. I will see you later. Summer rolls on. Extended summer.
Come and get the best donuts in the Wiregrass at the Op Donut Shop, featuring classic yeast glazed and designer donuts. Tired of the same old dry biscuits in the morning? Try their delicious breakfast sandwich made of a glazed or plain yeast roll with bacon or sausage, egg, and cheddar cheese. And don't forget the coffee. Their premium coffee is the best around. Plus they have iced coffee, cappuccino, frappes, and soft drinks. For lunch, try a delicious BLT with your choice of cheeses. The Op Donut Shop, open Monday through Saturday from 6 until 2, located at 112 West Covington Avenue, across from the Op Gun Shop. Call 493-0830 and order a dozen donuts today.
This is Ward's Daily Almanac. I'm W.B. Ward. Today is Wednesday, October 3rd, and today is the anniversary of a controversial acquittal. That and more on Ward's Daily Almanac.
With the increase in
Over 2,000 years after their deaths, Plato and Aristotle remain the most influential ancient Greek philosophers and arguably the greatest icons of ancient thought. Charles River Editors presents Plato and Aristotle, The Lives and Legacies of the Master and Pupil, now in audiobook form. Buy the audiobook Plato and Aristotle, The Lives and Legacies of the Master and Pupil by Charles River Editors today from audible.com, Amazon, or iTunes. Find more information at wbward.com. Among those born today, the noted author Gore Vidal. Other birthdays today include Chubby Checker, Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Gwen Stefani. Today in 1863, President Lincoln made a holiday proclamation. Today is when the president declared that the last Thursday in November would be Thanksgiving Day in the United States. It was called the shot heard round the world. Today in 1951, the New York Giants' Bobby Thompson hit a game-winning home run in the bottom of the ninth inning against the Brooklyn Dodgers to win the National League pennant after being down 14 games. Today in 1960, we got the first look in the jailhouse from Mayberry, North Carolina. It was this evening when we got our first glimpse at the Andy Griffith Show.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder.
On this date in 1995, O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the murders of his estranged wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman. That's a look at Wednesday, October 3rd. To find out what happened on this or any other day of the year, just visit my website at wbward.com. That address again is wbward.com.
Is your air conditioning and heating system getting some problems? Is it time for repair? Is it time for a new one? Air Control, Gary Strickland, can give you that answer. Call 493-9689. Air Control, located at 802 U.S. Highway 84, right here in Opp. Warranty work and license right here in Opp to serve you. Gary Strickland, we know it's a stick. 493-9689.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. Folks, we're ready to sell you some lawnmowers.
Hi.
We've got a
Howdy.
big inventory of Husqvarna.
How's it rocking?
We got
It's
steel
rocking
power
and
for
a rolling.
generator dealer. And yes, I said Honda
Back on
generator.
Earth today.
Don't wait till the storms of Florella to make your way to get your generator started or to purchase one. We got some great deals on Honda generators. We also carry Generac generators. Don't go out of town to buy your generators. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your place. Don't forget, folks, we do carry the DR trimmers, the DR brush cutters. We got most anything you need in power equipment when it comes to outdoors. Don't forget, JR's Lawnmower Shop will not be undersold. We're also, pickup and delivery is free in the city limits of Opp. Come see us, JR's Lawnmower Shop, down here in the Mill Village, Opp, Alabama.
Do you need a place to live? The Opp Housing Authority just may be able to help you. Apartments with rental assistance are available for qualified applicants. Depending on the size of your family and annual income, you could qualify for assistance. Many people that think they cannot get help actually qualify for assistance. The best way to find out is to fill out an application. Some apartments are accessible units, and you may request reasonable accommodations at any time. Pick up an application at the Opp Housing Authority, 800 Barnes Street, Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 6 p.m. To return the application, come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the hours posted in our office. For more information, call 493-9741. The Opp Housing Authority, Equal Opportunity Housing.
Take a kid to the Troy football game for free. All kids ages 12 and under receive free admission as Troy takes on Georgia State on Thursday at 6:30 at the Nets. Before the game, enjoy all the carnival games and inflatables as part of Kiloy's Fall Festival. That is free for all kids to enjoy. It will also be Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so remember to wear your pink game day attire. For tickets, call 877-878-WINS or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets. Thursday at 6:30, take a kid to the game for free as Troy takes on Georgia State.
Here's your weather bug, LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Wednesday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies. Soon, the sun will join in, and together they'll give us a high of 90, down to 69, and mostly clear for Wednesday night. Thursday, mostly sunny, 91 for the high, with calm winds becoming easterly around 5 in the morning. 69, mostly clear Thursday night. Friday, more sunshine headed into the weekend with a high near 91. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Oh, yeah. Now we are. Here we are. I see it. 71 is our low this morning. Winds, well, they are from the west, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:41. The official sunset at 6:29. We have darkness, 71 degrees, here at the studios of WOPP. Nice having you in with us this morning. Always nice having you with us. Let's go back in time a little bit. Well, I hit the button and it didn't do what it's supposed to. Now let's see if it does. Okay.
Mama always reminds me that we're only passing through. The treasures of this world are enough for us to hold on to. She says the way we're headed will take us where we're bound, and we cannot lay our journey down. Because all God's children need traveling shoes to walk the road that's narrow, but it's true. We can't stop here, we're just passing through. That's why all God's children need traveling shoes. My bags are packed and waiting, and I'm headed for the door. Train is at the station, got my ticket and I'll move. The creeping swing says winter lit with never-ending love. And Mama, I can't thank you near enough. Because all God's children need traveling shoes to walk the road that's narrow, but it's true. We can't stop here, we're just passing through. That's why all God's children need traveling shoes. Because all God's children need traveling shoes to walk the road that's narrow, but it's true. We can't stop here, we're just passing through. That's why all God's children need traveling shoes. We can't stop here, we're just passing through. That's why all God's children need traveling shoes.
It's hot in here. You'd wonder how long it's going to take me to notice, huh? Becky said everywhere she went yesterday, people come up and cover her neck. It was the ball game. Mills was there. And Mills said, "You don't know how much you hurt my daddy." Derwin saw her. Said, "You know I was against this stuff. You know, her next to you got a tough job." That's the way you ought to be. I just couldn't see Derwin holding the garage on it. That's just not durable.
Don't you wait a little hot in sorrow when I may lay right down and fall. Another race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. Little scratch for another sake. Race is on and it looks like heartaches. And the winner loses all. Okay. Never once suspecting what the final result would be. Now I live in fear, waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. The sinking pain in my heart for today was the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Another race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another sake. Race is on and it looks like heartaches. And the winner loses all.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Thomas. As the FBI continues its latest background check of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, President Trump tells a GOP rally in Mississippi that the story of sexual assault told by Kavanaugh's accuser has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese.
After mocking the sworn testimony of the chief accuser.
Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
He attacked Democratic senators who publicized the allegations against Brett Kavanaugh.
Demolish, destroy, and delay.
Then Clay acted the role of a man losing his job because of false allegations.
Mom, a terrible thing just happened.
He personally attacked some of the senators critical of the Kavanaugh nomination. Meanwhile, President Trump touted his victories so far in office and says next month's vote is a referendum on him.
Correspondent Jackie Quinn. The White House blasting a New York Times story that claims Mr. Trump received hundreds of millions from his father through tax schemes and fraud.
The Times report contradicts President Trump's portrayal of himself as a self-made billionaire who started with just $1 million loan from his father. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders responded, calling it a misleading attack against the Trump family. She didn't refute any specific details in the story, but said many decades ago the IRS reviewed and signed off on these transactions.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston. As the search for survivors goes on amid the mountains of rubble, the death toll from the earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia now risen to just over 1,400. Later today, smartphones across the land will spring to life with the warning tones of a test of a presidential alert system, not an actual emergency. It's only a test. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures up 40 points, NASDAQ futures up 19, S&P futures 7 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 6:33. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, and talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning, I'm Robert Booth. It would be better if I turn your mic on, wouldn't it?
It would help a little
Boy, I can, man, to get I hear you. I had you really up there, man. No, this is a test. This is a test before the test this afternoon. This is a mic test, not the EMS test.
I'm Jay Michael.
There you go. For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Harper Appliances,
TNC Pharmacy,
Southern Independent Bank,
the Farmers IGA,
Power South,
JR Lawnmower Shop,
the Woodmore,
and Mizell Memorial Hospital.
Well, Water Alabamians and those from other southern states thinking about the midterm elections that are just a month away, an exclusive new NBC News SurveyMonkey online poll is looking to check the region's political pulse. In Alabama, the biggest race on the November general election ballot will be for governor. Results from the poll find that 51% of those surveyed said that they would vote for Governor Ivey if the election were held today. Her opponent, Walt Maddox, garnered just 26% of the respondents. Another 22% said that they were undecided. As for Alabama's legislature, in which Republicans hold a supermajority in both chambers, 53% of the NBC News survey polls respondents thought their state legislators were doing a good job. 71% of Alabamians polled about the economy reported it as being good, but only 34% said the economy and jobs were the most important issue. A majority also said that they would be willing to pay higher taxes to improve public schools and improve infrastructure in Alabama. President Donald Trump's job performance approval stood at 59%, according to the polling.
A man facing capital murder charges in the 2007 shooting deaths of two people in Enterprise. Police say U.S. Marshal arrested 41-year-old Robert Aaron Halvin at his Dothan home early Tuesday. Enterprise Police Chief T.D. Jones says that Harvin is charged with shooting 30-year-old James Matthew Helms and 20-year-old Scott Allen Helmut at their home. Helms' sister discovered the bodies after the men failed to show up for work at the Bell helicopter in Ozark. Coffee County District Attorney Tom Anderson says Halvin was a suspect from the start, and the investigation moved forward with the discovery of the new evidence 4 years ago. Court records show Halvin had a history of drug arrests.
Well, it was a brazen robbery in broad daylight, and it was met with a full-scale response by law enforcement on Tuesday afternoon. The Montgomery police are still investigating the incident that started in the South Hull neighborhood. Law enforcement responded with police officers searching for the suspects on the ground and from the air. The Montgomery police say that the robbery happened near a neighborhood that runs parallel to the Garden District. The female victim was robbed of her personal property but did not suffer any injuries. The area where the robbery was reported is around half a mile from where Samuel James was robbed and killed in August. Police blanketed the area, and the law enforcement agency deployed its helicopter Air One, which flew low circles over the area in search of the suspects. There's no word if the suspects were driving or on foot at the time of the incident. A recent check back with police determined that there have been no persons of interest or arrests made.
Authorities are searching for two suspects after about 400 guns were stolen from the United Parcel Service facility in Tennessee. Two people driving U-Haul truck stole the weapons from the UPS facility in Memphis this past weekend, according to the Memphis Police and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Surveillance cameras show two suspects, one wearing a black and gray jacket with dark pants, The other wearing overall black. A $5,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of those two.
Fort Rucker officials were on the shore of Lake Tulaco Tuesday morning to break ground on the new Lake Lodge and banquet facility. The banquet hall has been in the planning stages for years. Deputy to the Commanding General William Kidd is happy to see progress. He says 10 years seems like a long time, but when you're building things like this facility, that's not too bad. It'll be a wonderful addition, and we're very excited. Having this new building on post also brings work to the Wiregrass. Fort Rucker Director of Family Morale, Welfare, and Recreation, Wayne Bardell, says, I would say anywhere between 40 to 50 jobs will be created. The banquet hall will also serve as a hub for the Army's travel camp program. Bardell says that this will allow soldiers, not just from this installation, but soldiers and families from area installations as well to come and visit. Once the building is complete, opportunities for growth won't be over. Fort Rucker is looking to have the building finished in the fall of 2019.
A 16-year-old girl is missing out of Lauderdale County. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office report that Zoe McKenzie James was last seen on or around September the 30th at 10:30 p.m. If you have information on her whereabouts, you're asked to contact the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office. We have a picture of that subject on our Facebook page. By the way, if you're over in Dothan today, work has begun on the South Woodburn Drive and West Main Street to Flowers Chapel Road. I know many of us travel in Dothan, so avoid that area. It is one way only.
One way.
That will be bad on the bypass.
Probably be the opposite way that you're going.
I don't think I'd want to go. Check your time. It is now 6:39 here at WOPP.
And most commercial appliances and ice machines. For home or commercial electrical repair or installation. Both Harper Appliances, 504-1106. Air conditioning and heat pump.
One moment, please.
At Harper Appliances, we don't just repair, we fix it the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Quarter-line sliced pork chops, $1.28 a pound. Boneless New York strip steaks, $5.98 a pound. Fresh fire thighs and drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. Essential everyday milk, 1 gallon, 2 for $5. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, $1.99. White Lily flour, 5-pound bag, $1.99. Maxwell House coffee, 30.6 ounces, $5.99. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in the Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Electric cooperatives used to think their place was in the home, working with homeowners to pick the right appliances. Today's electric cooperative not only helps homeowners, but businesses as well. Your co-op supports economic development in your community, and it helps scores of businesses save money and become more energy efficient. But one thing hasn't changed.
WOPP.
To providing you with quality customer service.
The Ops City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
John H. McGulkin, age 90, of Andalusia, passed away Monday in Pell City. Funeral services for John McGulkin will be 11 a.m. at the Bethany Baptist Church. The family will be receiving friends at the church 1 hour prior to services. Services being conducted by KE
All right,
Funeral
what's the name?
Home, Andalusia.
Funerals are added
Daddy
to our
Martin.
local news as soon
Got
as
it.
possible after receiving them from the funeral
All
home.
right.
Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
It's no secret that football holds a place of high regard in Alabama. Not only on the collegiate level, but also on Friday nights, when high school stadiums fill with friends and neighbors to cheer on their teams. At Southern Independent Bank, we acknowledge this importance by helping to bring the games to you, supporting area student athletes on the fields across the area. And to each, best wishes for a great 2018 season. Southern Independent Bank, in Op and Andalusia, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
FEMA, in coordination with the Federal Communication Commission, will conduct a nationwide test of the Emergency Alert System, EAS, and Wireless Emergency Alerts, WEA, today. The WEA portion of the test, which will be sent to consumers'
Good morning.
cell phones, will begin at 1:18 p.m. The EAS portion of the test, which will be sent to radio and television, will follow at 1:20 p.m. This will be the fourth
Good morning, Sherry,
EAS test, and
Nancy,
the first
Danny,
nationwide WEAS
Brandy,
test. The
Mitchell,
WEAS system,
Adrian.
launched in 2012, is used to warn the public about dangerous weather, missing children, and other critical situations with
And Bud.
on the cell phones. WOPP will be participating with the radio stations at 1:20 this afternoon. LBW Community College is conducting Cash for College, a free program to help college-bound students and their families get help in opening the door for financial aid money for college. The event is designed to help any student interested in attending college to complete the free application for federal student aid, which is now available online and will be held at the LBW Community College in Andalusia, Opp, Greenville, and Luverne on Tuesday, October the 25th at 5:30. No reservations is required. For more information, call 334-881-22272 in Andalusia, 334-493-5338 in Opp, or 334-382-2133, extension 3102 in Greenville. Andalusia High School band boosters expect 21 bands to participate in this weekend's A-Town Band Invitation, which will be held here in Opp. The competition will begin with Houston County High School performing at noon, followed by Kinston, Brantley, Opp High School, Escambia County, Headland, Strawn, Valley, Greenville, Walton High, Luverne, Elba High, Ashford, Baldwin County, T.R. Miller, Alberta, Gulf Shores, W.S. Neal, Dothan, and Rehoboth. And the exhibition will be by the Andalusia High School at 8:40 with the awards at 9 p.m. An Andalusia man is facing multiple felony counts of sexual abuse and child pornography charges. Escambia County Chief Deputy Mike Labert said that the ECSO received a complaint alleging Brandon Hildert's involvement of child porn with a child in the Bruton area in mid-September. Labert said the Sheriff Department and the Child Advocacy Center conducted the investigation. Labert said that Hildert, age 20 of Old Salt Road in Andalusia, is charged with possession of pornographic material involving a minor, production of porn with a minor, sodomy, first degree, and sexual abuse of a child. He is being held in the Escambia County Detention Center on a $1 million bond. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 4. 2 for failure to appear, 1 violation of probation, 1 bond revocation and failure to appear. 5 released, 4 of those sent to the Department of Correction, 195 in the Covenant County Jail. The Covenant County Educational Retirees Association will be meeting at the Covenant County Board of Education in Andalusia. Free flu shots and free wellness screenings required for those under 65 with your insurance card will start at 10 a.m. The meeting begins at 11. The program will be presented by the Andalusia Health and Fitness with emphasis on silver sneakers. All retired educators are invited to come to the meeting and join the association. From the DA's office, for sale by public auction at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, October the 16th. Public auction will be held on the steps of Covenant County Courthouse. Up for auction will be seized and forfeited home at 2437 7th Antioch Road in Andalusia. The home will be sold to the highest bidder. The winning bidder must deliver cashier's check to the Covenant County Circuit Clerk by 4 p.m. the day of the auction. An open house will be held for interested potential purchasers on Thursday, October the 4th, from 12 noon until 4 p.m. If you have any questions, please contact the Drug Task Force, 222-3532. It's time to sign up for the Little Bighorn. Little Bighorn is Saturday, October the 20th. Planning meeting will be held Thursday at 7 p.m. at Opp High School Band Room. Please, parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, alumni, and friends of the band, you do not even have to have a child in the band to volunteer. Please let us know what area, how much time you can commit to. Contact the band room at Opp High School. The Covenant County Governor's Committee on Employment of People with Disabilities 25th Annual Recognition Luncheon will be held at Mark's Place on Knowles Road in Andalusia, Thursday, October the 11th at 11:30 a.m. Our Governor's Committee has enjoyed 25 years of service to area residents and businesses in Covenant County. The committee charter establishes programs to assist individuals in retaining employment and achieving their optimum potential as productive, tax-paying citizens. It has been a pleasure working with the Covenant County clients. Fall book sale, October the 15th through the 26th, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Opp Public Library's Community Room. Please support your local library. Health and Wellness Fair, sponsored by the Opp Adult Activity Center. Free to everyone, Tuesday, 9 a.m. until noon, North Brantley Street. Free health screenings, blood pressure, pulse, O2 check, glucose, weight, flu shots, information on smoking cessation.
Good morning, Nancy, Danny.
Anapia, door prizes. For more information, call Pound Potter, 493-2122.
It's no secret that football holds a place of high regard in Alabama, not only on the collegiate level, but also on Friday nights, when high school stadiums fill with friends and neighbors to cheer on their teams. At Southern Independent Bank, we acknowledge this importance by helping to bring the games to you, supporting area student athletes on the fields across the area. And to each, best wishes for a great 2018 season. Southern Independent Bank, in Opp and Andalusia, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Sports this week for the Opp Middle School and Opp High School. Thursday, the Opp Middle School volleyball team will be at Houston Academy, 4 o'clock. Also at 4 o'clock, Opp High School volleyball at Houston Academy, JV and varsity. High school and college games for the weekend. Troy Trojans will be hosting Georgia State Thursday night at 6:30. That airtime at 6 p.m. here on WOPB. Friday night in high school, Opp will be at Wicksburg. Airtime at 6:45 here on WOPB. Andalusia will host Williamson. Strawn will be at Geneva. Pleasant Home will be hosting Georgiana. Red Level will be at Florella. Brantley will be at Alba. Luverne will be at Goshen. Highland Home will be hosting Zion Chapel. Crenshaw Christian will be at Jackson. New Brockton will host Calhoun. Enterprise will be at Central Phoenix City. McKenzie will be at Kinston. Hillcrest of Evergreen will be at UMS Wright. Sampson will host Central of Haneyville. Geneva County will host GW Long. Greenville will host Charles Henderson. Fort Dell will host Pike Lib. T.R. Miller will host Mobile Christian. W.S. Neal will be at Monroe County. SEC action for Saturday, 11 a.m. Vandy will be taking on Georgia. 11 a.m. Missouri versus South Carolina. 11 a.m. Alabama versus Arkansas. 12 noon Texas A&M versus Kentucky. 12 noon Louisiana Monroe versus Ole Miss. Also 12 noon Auburn versus Mississippi State. 2:30 LSU versus Florida. Fall horse ride. Saturday, Geneva State Forest Lake. Registration 8:30 until 9:30 a.m. Ride out at 10. Complimentary lunch. Donation of $10 or more greatly appreciated. Check out our Facebook, Geneva State Forest Stakeholder Volunteers, LLC. For information, phone Donna 334-343-0271. Proceeds support community education and recreation at Geneva State Forest.
Members of the Andalusia High School Band Boosters are selling big money tickets. Brandy Long, who is coordinating the fundraiser, said a $50 donation buys 3 chances to win in a drawing for $3,000, $2,000, and $10,000. The drawing will be at halftime of the October 12th homecoming game in Andalusia. Tickets are available just inside the gate at all home Andalusia games and from band boosters and in the Andalusia High School office. Also, for more information, you can phone 488-2555.
That's Dateline Action News. Ops only, locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPB and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense. This is your hometown.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and fed up? Then get out of line and come on over to TNC Pharmacy, where your prescriptions will be filled in minutes, not hours. We have a convenient drive-thru. We offer competitive prices on cash prescriptions, accept most insurance plans. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you won't be at the corner of headaches. And how long is this going to take? TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp. Call us at 493-4517.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Hopp, Alabama. Folks, we're ready to sell you some lawnmowers. We've got a real big inventory of Husqvarna, Grasshopper. We got steel power equipment. We're a Honda generator dealer. And yes, I said Honda generators. Don't wait till the storms at Floella to make your way to get your generator started or to purchase one. We got some great deals on Honda generators. We also carry Generac generators. Don't go out of town to buy your generators. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your place. Don't forget, folks, we do carry the DR trimmers, the DR brush cutters. We got most anything you need in power equipment when it comes outdoors. Don't forget, JR's Lawnmower Shop will not be undersold. We're also pickup and delivery is free in the city limits of all. Come see us, JR's Lawnmower Shop down here in the Mill Village, Hopp, Alabama.
Life's about cycles. Most of us were fortunate enough to have people that took extremely good care of us from the time we were born. As the cycle comes around, it's our turn to do the taking care of. Our elders live their lives with independence and class, and the Woodmore wants them to be able to continue their lives as close to normal as possible. But when assistance is needed, the staff is there. Doctor appointments, planning activities, or just being there, all you have to do is ask. So go by for a visit on 331 North, or give the Woodmore a call at 493-2721.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Wednesday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies. Soon, the sun will join in, and together they'll give us a high of 90. Down to 69 and mostly clear for Wednesday night. Thursday, mostly sunny. 91 for the high, with calm winds becoming easterly around 5 in the morning. 69, mostly clear Thursday night. Friday, more sunshine headed into the weekend. The high near 91. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, 71 is going to be our low this morning. The winds are from the east. What little there is out there. The official sunrise at 6:45. I'll make that 6:41. Has not done so yet because it's behind the clouds. It's 6:02. Make that 6:29 when it will set this evening. We got a minute and 52 seconds less daylight today. 12 hours and 36 minutes to get it done in the daylight, maybe. 0 chance of rain today. That sounds good. 10% tonight. Man. 71 continuing, our low and hanging in there at 71 is our present temperature here at WOPP. Nice having you with us.
911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Working today, working tomorrow, and working in the future. Opportunity EMS, offering limited mobility transportation, providing transportation for doctors, dialysis, rehab, therapy, family visits, church, funeral. Call direct Opportunity EMS in Op 493-0911. Andalusia 881-0911, Florella 858-2503 or 858-3911. Oldest advanced life support ambulance service in Cumberland County. Opportunity EMS. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Did you know vein disease strikes 1 out of every 3 Americans each year? Don't suffer any longer. Make an appointment today to see Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan. Dr. Todd and his team of professionals are dedicated to relieving your leg pain and eliminating unsightly veins. We accept major insurances, including Medicare and Medicaid. Call Center for Vein Restoration today, 1-800-FIX-LEGS, or visit our website, centerforvein.com.
J&M Auto Glass reminds drivers, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation, texting while driving is a leading cause of traffic accidents and fatalities. Do your part. Put the phone down when driving. The LOLs can wait, and the life you save may be your own. This message courtesy of friends at J&M Auto Glass, providing outstanding mobile auto glass service from Andalusia to Dothan over 15 solid years. Dial 334-347-3434 for all info. They're always working to keep us moving positively and remind us, don't tempt fate. Your text can wait.
This is a minute with Paul DeMarco, your quick look at Alabama politics. Last week, a Selma police officer was shot in the chest twice while on patrol. Fortunately, the police officer is recovering from his wounds. The officer was directly targeted and ambushed in the line of duty. Unfortunately, this was the 3rd time in 6 weeks that police were ambushed in the city of Selma. Thank goodness none have been killed. What makes the story worse is Selma Police Chief Spencer Collier said his department has had trouble getting the protective bulletproof vest he needs for his officers from the city. He is now working with the mayor to get the safety equipment. This is Selma, but we can repeat the same story around the state. Law enforcement having to do more to fight crime with less resources. And as the danger to our police officers has grown. So, as the candidates for the November elections ask for your vote, ask them, are they going to work to support local members of public safety? This has been A Minute with Paul DeMarco.
My name is Jay Jackson. I'm the general manager at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet.
Boy, well,
If it's been a while since you've been
law
to
enforcement
see
more than anything now.
Been to J.M. Jackson.
Crime
I'd
lab.
like to personally invite you to come see us.
Case loads are so backed up because of that.
Way, the J.M. Jackson way.
Yeah.
Carrie Lanning and Joey Lanning, sales managers.
While some things change, some things remain the same. Like excellent customer service and treating you like family. Come see us at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick. And remember,
This is WOPP in Opp, Alabama. The time is exactly 7 a.m.
Townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. As the FBI continues its latest background check of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, President Trump tells a GOP rally in Mississippi that the story of sexual assault told by Kavanaugh's accuser has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese.
After mocking the sworn testimony of the chief accuser,
where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
he attacked Democratic senators who publicized the allegations against Brett Kavanaugh.
Demolish, destroy, and delay.
Then play acted the role of a man losing his job because of false allegations.
A terrible thing just happened.
He personally attacked some of the senators critical
He's
of the
telling the
Kavanaugh
truth, though.
nomination. Meanwhile, President Trump touted his victories so far in office and says next month's vote is a referendum on him.
Correspondent Jackie Quinn, the White House blasting a New York Times story that claims Mr. Trump received hundreds of millions from his father through tax schemes and fraud.
The Times report contradicts President Trump's portrayal of himself as a self-made billionaire who started with just $1 million loan from his father. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders responded, calling it a misleading attack against the Trump family. She didn't refute any specific details in the story, but said many decades ago the IRS reviewed and signed off on these transactions.
White House correspondent Greg Pugston. As the search for survivors goes on amid the mountains of rubble, the death toll from the earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia now risen to just over 1,400. Later today, smartphones across the land will spring to life with the warning tones of a test of a presidential alert system, not an actual emergency. It's only a test. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures up 40 points, NASDAQ futures up 19, S&P futures 7 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hey, going to the pharmacy. Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and fed up? Then get out of line and come on over to TNC Pharmacy, where your prescriptions will be filled in minutes, not hours. We have a convenient drive-thru. We offer competitive prices on cash prescriptions and accept most insurance plans. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you are at the corner of headaches. And how long is this going to take? TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, off. Call us at 493-4517.
With SRN Sports, our cast response to the longest winter-go-home postseason game in Major League history. Tony Walters hit a tie-breaking single with 2 outs in the 13th inning, leading Colorado to a 2-1 win over Chicago at Wrigley Field in the National League wildcard game. Rockies starting pitcher Kyle Freeland says they've been in playoff mode since the last weekend of the regular season and can't wait to get home for the division series.
Where's Mark's place? On Knowles Road in Andalusia?
Mark's place. On what?
Knowles Road. I don't even know where Knowles Road is.
After playing its third big
It's got to be a restaurant renamed.
in 3 different cities, Colorado now heads to Milwaukee to open a best
Mayor didn't know.
5 division series against the NL Central.
She's gonna ask Rick. Rick don't know. Man.
At Miller Park, the
But I'll put it in.
wildcard game tonight will see
Come on.
Oakland
I don't know where Mark's place is.
I
never heard of it.
Division series against Boston.
Got to be pretty big to hold that
Friday.
thing. There'll be 150 of us there.
SRN Sports.
Over the years, technology has changed the way we do things.
I care the
It's
mayor
made
would.
your
I care all the
local
mayors
system
would
more
do it.
efficient.
She
It's
really
improved
enjoyed
our
it.
reliability.
Bartholomew's
One thing
wife
we haven't
loved it. She went 2
changed
years
is
in a
our
row
commitment
then.
to service. Our promise of
But him and her, I mean,
reliable
you know,
service
yeah.
remains
But-
strong because we believe in commitment to our customers. Even if the microchip gets made with laser technology, our commitment to service is etched in stone.
The Op City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice flavored water, and Blue Energy drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game.
The thing is,
or the next tailgate.
he's got the charisma. And if you listen to some good Wopp boys, he'll be all right.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company.
But he wants to do it his way and nobody else's way. And it ain't gonna work. That's why good old boys buck on that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Under her bed and to support her in all her dreams. From the moment she was born, I promised that I would always provide for her. No matter
who went out of the
bought her life insurance,
school board that they appointed Katie
to secure her future, no matter what.
Sure.
Come by and see Jerry,
Scotty.
Diane Carter, and
Did he move out of that area or something?
No. Service
Or he just
don't
don't have
have
time.
06
Working the farm
North
too much.
Main Street next to Spurlin Accounting.
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
Here's a week.
Off Alabama.
The
Folks
condos
are ready
and
to
all.
sell you some lawnmowers.
Kevin
We got
Hammer
a
and
real big
Brett
inventory of
and
Husqvarna
several other people involved in
Grasshopper.
it.
We got steel power equipment. We'll hunt
Shane.
generators. And yes, I said hunt
Just gone too much, and they meet in the middle of the week, which is the right thing to do.
All it was. I just hadn't heard anything about it till I saw it.
And Katie's a good one.
Oh yeah, she'll be great.
And she's gonna ask questions, which ain't nothing wrong with.
Don't forget, folks, we do carry the DR trimmers, the DR fresh cutters.
She got a little of her mother in it.
Anything you need in power.
But she got a degree in it.
Don't forget, JR's Lawnmower
She got a
Shop
doctorate degree.
will not be
Oh yeah, I know.
We're also, pickup and delivery is free in the city limits of all. Come see us, JR's Lawnmower Shop, down here in the Mill Village, Pop Alabama.
You've got a small business and it seems
What
like
that'll do, because it is who you know. It'll probably tell them meetings, open the door. She'll end up with some of the right people in the college level, and let her job in college.
Let her and her staff do it.
That be within the wiregrass. She ain't gonna leave us there.
Spurling Accounting can handle the large business or the small business.
Some of them
bookkeeping
jobs
and
are-
accounting.
She might get pretty
Phone
successful
Spurling
in the real
Accounting,
estate business.
193-3368.
She's doing good now.
Elizabeth reminds everyone, if you haven't filed income tax, you still need to.
Here's your weather bug, LA
I think
weather.
what she'd
I'm
like to do
Ray
is keep
Williams.
the real estate going and then
We've
do
got
some
partly
teaching
cloudy
at night,
skies.
college
Soon,
level.
The sun will join in
can
and
do
together
that.
they'll give us a high
do
of
that here.
90, down to 69 and
LBW.
mostly clear for Wednesday night,
MacArthur.
Thursday. Mostly
It'll
sunny,
open the doors for her.
91 for the high with calm winds becoming
Get the
easterly
door.
around 5 in the morning. 69 mostly clear Thursday night, Friday, more sunshine.
Good
ahead
move
in
for
the
her, otherwise.
weekend With a high near 91. That's the latest.
Oh, goodness gracious. 71 is our low this morning. The winds, well, they are from the east, supposedly. The official sunrise is 6:41. The official sunset at 6:29. No mention of rain today, only 10% tonight. I love that. And the thermometer must be hung. It's 71, continuing ever since I've been here this morning.
Well, it's feels pretty nice outside.
That was a comment they was making at WSFA at 4:30 this morning. They're saying, well, it's only a few degrees, but boy, does it make a difference in your parking lot when you get out and get
Yeah,
in.
it does.
I knew then it was pretty pleasant down here,
yeah.
too.
It's pretty nice.
And actually, north of Montgomery, some of it 66, 67 in that area. How about
Yeah.
that? Wow. Fall is slowly trying to come back in.
It's trying. It's a trying.
And of course, the news is doing a good job about the test this afternoon. It may be the first time you've had it on your cell phone, so it's going to go off about 2 minutes before the national thing. But theirs is first, then the radio station, TV station will follow. So keep that in mind today. What time? What time we got? Around 2 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. But I got it somewhere here, but I got a lot of piled up stuff here. Man, have I got information? Oh, you can tell them about United Methodist Church while I'm looking for this.
Oh, this is the First United Methodist Church having their annual Fest pancake breakfast on
That's
Saturday,
good too, baby.
October the 27th, from 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. held at the First United Methodist Church at the Grace Building. Their tickets are $7 each and may be purchased at the Methodist Church office, or you can go by Body Conscious there, and you can get you some tickets there. That's the annual Fest pancake breakfast, and it is delish.
2:18 Eastern Daylight Time, so it'll be 1:18 our time this afternoon is when your phone will go off. And then at 1:20 this afternoon, TV stations, radio stations, and cable companies and all will go off. So if you're watching something this afternoon, we're going to interrupt you for about a minute. This has been a test. This has been a test. If this had been the real thing, we'd tell you, bend over and kiss your... Ah! Oh. Don't you think that's what we'll do?
No.
Oh, okay. We got the Fleeta basketball schedule. They're going to tip off their season with Red Level on the 9th. That will be next Tuesday. Then they have Pleasant Home, Strawn, Florella, Opp, and then in November, Red Level, Florella, Pleasant Home, Opp, and Strawn. And the county tournament will be the 3rd and 5th and 6th of December. So we wish the Falcons, I believe I'm right.
Falcons, Fleeta Falcons.
We wish them a successful season. And thank you for getting the schedule to us, too. Now, I know Jay has got to do this because, first of all, by purchasing it, you're helping the breast cancer research funds. But it's on the best magazines now. Wherever they sell good magazines, they're there now. And you get this for a $100 donation. But out of that, you get a coupon to use it at the restaurant. So you're, in essence, you're getting this object free and $100 worth of food, what it amounts to. So I know Jay's got to get this because, I mean, he's doing a good thing. It's the Hooters calendar.
The Hooters calendar.
Yep. It's out for next year now, and you purchase it for $100, but you get $100 worth of coupons, and you get the calendar, and it all goes to breast cancer research. Not a bad angle there.
I guess. I've never, ever been to Hooters, so.
Never?
Never.
Never, ever, ever?
Never have I ever.
Well, there's a song there.
Well, that was, there was a game there.
Oh, okay. The 2019 calendar's
I think it's
up.
one of them drinking games.
Oh. 200 girls are on the calendar from 10 countries. I guess, doing my service, public service.
I just can't get Kathy to go to Hooters now.
I don't get that.
She just won't go there.
Kathy not going to Hooters in Dothan, Alabama, made them go under. That one customer,
that probably did it.
That one extra customer is what they needed.
That probably did.
Well, when you too, there's been 2.
Yeah.
That probably caused it.
I don't know what caused that. I guess they didn't have good food or something. I don't know. Had some
they had problems there with getting the girls to dress their way. Girls will dress crazy out of town, but not around mama and grandmama. And that's just the plain truth, what happened there. 'Cause I talked to the guys. Yep, that was the problem. So, amazing. Chubby Checker's 77 today. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You're going to tell us more a little bit later, but I thought that was a good one to go ahead and talk about.
That's very interesting. Old Chubby.
He's not as old as I thought, so
no.
We might need to entertain him for the rodeo one year.
Well,
he'd be good, wouldn't
he? If Charlie can do it in his 80s, Chubby ought to be able to do it in his 70s.
Yeah. See, I thought about Chubby Checker. Not Chubby. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, that's Chubby Checker. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the other guy dancing with the guitar across the stage and all that.
Oh yeah.
But he's 86 or 87. I can't think of
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, exactly what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Not sure he could survive us.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't know about you. I reserved my steak yesterday at Doc.
Oh, I got to do that.
In fact, I need to call him and add 2 to it. I've got some more that want to come eat with me, so I have to do that.
I took some drugs for this knee, and doctor told me that he said you take it when you go home. The big Duax, one of the reducing things,
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he said eat something, and then take it. He said, "You're not going to sleep tonight." I said, "I'll sleep." I did. But boy, was I flying when I woke up yesterday morning. I didn't realize how far I was flying. And then it just got out of control about 10:30. I had to go home. And anyway, when I snapped out of it, literally, I went home, sat in the recliner, had the TV on. I don't think I ever went to sleep. I really do not. But then when the alarm went off on my phone, man, I was like a new man. I was over the wave. I was over the wave. Man, I was flying yesterday morning. Them drugs had me going, man. And then my knee started it feels a lot better. It was feeling really good this morning. I made a bad step.
A bad step.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I could smell the Ben Gay or whatever when I
came
in.
Baby. I live in Ben Gay. No, that's deep heat, baby.
Deep heat. One of them things I can smell.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it loaded. I'll use.
You need to get you some of that emu oil.
Emu. Somebody else mentioned that.
Yeah, they say. Mike Ditka advertised it, and he says, "And you don't have the smell."
Oh, is that it? How about that horse liniment? That'd be good. It smells though. Woo!
I don't know about the horse liniment.
They probably smelled it in high school.
I've heard stories about the emu oil, and I haven't heard anything negative about it, so I don't know.
There was a survey.
Survey said
Alabama trends to work 38.9 hours a week on an average. Just shy of 40 hours. Men in Alabama work 41.8 hours per week. Women, I knew they was cheating us, 36.3 hours per week.
Is this talking about a job, work, or just work around the house or whatever?
Work. Your regular work. Paid work.
Paid work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure how accurate that is though, because I'm not sure how much work people actually do at work.
Most overworked state, Alaska. 41.6 hours.
That's because they have such long days. They have long days.
Nothing else to do either.
A lot of days. Sometimes it never gets dark.
Utah, the least, 37.3 hours. How about that?
I think the trend is going toward a shorter work week.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of where I think the trend is headed. Maybe 3-day weekends, those kinds of things coming on. I mean, that's the trend of the future, I think. But
now I see something else coming.
What's that?
In Washington D.C., those Democrat men are going to start blaming it on the women. Women put in more hours in Washington D.C. than the men, 38.9 hours.
Well, they don't.
Men put in 33.2.
What does that include? Their golf meetings and all that?
I don't know. Well, they're straight pay. They're not about an hour.
I know it. Yeah. I know it.
So, yeah.
I'm not sure actually. You know, I think one of the worst things that has happened for work, Facebook.
Yeah.
How many hours are spent wasted on Facebook by employees?
You know, for a while here, I would have virtually banned their phones here while they work. But now, because of the texting part of it, and you're out on a remote, you get communication so easy.
It is easy, but technology, I think technology takes away from productivity.
No, yeah.
Because
you're goofing off.
Yeah, people get to goofing off on stuff like that. Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it?
It sure does. Congratulations to the middle school football team on their first ever conference playoff win. Junior high football, it was Op 34, Rehoboth 14. Big win there. And then in volleyball, varsity volleyball, Op defeated Kinston 3-1. JV volleyball, Kinston defeated Op 2-1. Junior high volleyball, Op defeated Kinston 2-0. Games. Congratulations.
Sounds like yeah.
Got something going, haven't we?
Yeah, we knew the volleyball team, Ops volleyball team, was going to be pretty spot on.
Got this from a friend overnight. I don't know why he sent it to me, but he did. Tent revival, Pecan Orchard on Lee Street behind New Brockton Post Office. October the 15th through the 20th, 6:30 p.m. Different speaker each night. Welcome everyone. For more information, call Roy Turner. Oh, that's why he's going to be one of the speakers. But he's not listed here on the thing. They didn't name him. I got it now. My old friend over in Elbow that has the radio station there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 586-4161. 586-4161 to find out more about that tent revival. Been a long time since I've been to a tent revival.
Old-fashioned tent revival.
Yeah. When's the last time you went to a tent revival?
Oh, it's been a long time.
I think Brother Charles, maybe 20, 25 years ago, participated in one. A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've advertised them, but I hadn't been to them.
Yeah, that's the old school way.
Oh yeah. Hey, Thursday, Pepsi distribution for the Middle School gym, 3 o'clock till 6. The middle school is all something program they got going, so I'm trying to remind the parents. Pepsi distribution, Middle School gym, Thursday at 3 o'clock till 6.
Is this the thing where people could buy drinks?
I suppose they done had the cookie dough kickoff. They got dough. They got that. They got that Monday, so you'll be hit with the dough.
Yeah, somebody came by the store the other day.
Wanting your dough.
Wanting our dough for cookie dough.
First time to turn in cookie dough to the office is October the 5th. I reckon that'll be Friday. It would be. Columbus Day and fall holiday, no school the 8th and 9th. They getting 2 days?
That's Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know. Enterprise City Hall is closed Monday, and I called Connie. She's going to check with the mayor and also with the sanitation department, see what I can say about that. But I think they're going to be closed Monday, so that would be sanitation behind one day.
They usually make it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes. Well, they got that extra day anyway.
Of course, the mayor recognized at the city council one of our city employees.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty nice thing. JR had called her about and told her what he did.
Well, perfect example. I get home last night. My neighbors that take care of my yard and all that carried my garbage out for me. Got it in a row. The sanitation department, or whatever they call that junk they have for the county, they dumped mine, and there you got litter still on the sideway. They didn't get out and pick it up like the Opera guy did.
Mm-hmm.
It was not that major. I mean, 8 or 9 pieces of paper, but it's still paper.
Well, out on a busy 331.
Yeah, but I got the paved drive-in thing.
Do they pull in your drive to do it?
I don't know what they do, but I still got it.
Okay.
I was never there when they got there. I ain't never seen them by. I mean, gee whiz. I'm really the mayor said we're closed Monday. Thank you, Mayor.
City Hall.
City Hall will be closed. Y'all are so lucky having a great mayor like that. That's an extra day for them. Mayor. Thank you, Mayor.
Yeah.
School's out Monday and Tuesday. Hey, a lot of people are going to take a little, because of the crazy weather, going to take a little mini vacation, run down to the beach. No.
I guess they call this fall break or something, is what they're calling it.
I don't know what to call it.
Not the city, but the schools.
Yeah. Well, they get their report cards next Friday. That's a good time to take your break before you get the report cards.
Yeah, have the fun before.
Yeah. Gary will let us know, or Connie will let us know about the garbage. Probably be a day late.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't run, but sometimes they choose to run. But
yeah, and then sometimes they do a double run too.
Yeah, well, sometimes they'll pick up Monday on Tuesday and do Monday and Tuesday together.
So,
they just wake up early in the morning and get running.
And run.
Yeah, and if they do that, and need to be listening and find out when they're going to pick up your garbage.
We'll have it on all weekend.
Yeah, so if you got to get it out early, because they may come by at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Well, they come by early, man. Doc's Country Store will be open on Friday night, starting this Friday night from 4:30 until 8 p.m. They'll be serving the smoked ribs, smoked chicken. Get this now, 12 ounce and 16 ounce sterling silver ribeye steaks. You need to call in your reservations for those. Say, I want so many 12 ounce, so many 16 ounce. And of course, you can go ahead and get your table too. 493-4004. Now, if you don't eat steaks, they got the chicken fingers, catfish, the hamburger steaks, chicken salad, hamburgers. We'll have kids meals. For years, our customers have been asking us to open on nights, so this is a try for the month of October every Friday night. So come out and join us. There'll be a limited number of steaks, so do like Jay has. Call in and reserve your steak so you'll be sure to have one. I'm calling in, and I'm going to try my best to have mine at 4:30 when I get there. And I think they're going to help me just a little bit earlier, maybe. Because, you know, I got to leave for the ball game, and maybe some other folks. They hadn't got to get there as early as I have.
Right. We don't have not as pressing issues, but like, yeah, I placed my order yesterday for 2. Now they're called sterling silver ribeye steaks because this is the best cut of meat that you can get, and we're getting the 12 ounce. I ordered 2, but I'm gonna call back today and make it 4 because I've got my daughter gonna take her and possibly her husband. So the 12 ounce is $12.99. The 16 ounce is $23.99. This is a great steak.
You missed the 12 ounce price.
$19.99.
You said 12.
Oh, that's
you had
wrong.
the 12 on your mind.
I had the 12 ounce. Yeah, it's $19.99. Doc will be shooting me.
Yeah, old Doc just had a heart attack. He just went off the road.
$19.99, and it comes with 2 sides, rolls or hush puppies, and the sides are fries, baked potato, coleslaw, and salad. So that's what you get. In addition to all the things that Robert mentioned, they still have the smoked rib plates, the smoked chicken plates. And they'll have the kids menu available. So go by Doc's Country Store. Give them a call and let them know you're coming, and especially if you want the steaks, because those items have to be ordered ahead.
I guess remember, Doc, I was going to call you during the 7 o'clock hour today, but we're going to put it at 8 o'clock hour today. Sorry about that. I guess remembered. So we'll give him a call and let him talk about it.
Well, he's out there with a breakfast crew right now, probably.
Giving the big lie. Oh, see who's the biggest liar?
No, they just.
They don't do that?
No,
they don't lie?
They discuss.
You sure they?
I'm reasonably sure, yeah. They discuss.
No lying there.
That's right. They discussing all the events, solving all the world problems.
All the world problems.
Over a nice cup of coffee and a breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you tried that Western omelet there?
No. It's been a long time since I've had breakfast there. I've got, and I know people that are regulars there that go. They make the stop, and Gary Hall. They don't even have to. He don't even have to tell him what he wants.
Pre-order.
He just goes in, and they know what he wants.
That's kind of like me on Sundays at the old B&D. As soon as they see me pull up, they know what it is.
They know what you want.
Yeah. You know, we are creatures of habit. I'm in a habit now. On Saturdays, finally get to sleep a little bit now. So I get to sleep at 8 o'clock on Saturdays. Wow.
You like that, though. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to relax on Friday night and know you don't have to get up
the next morning after the late night. Yeah. So then I goof off, but I get to the Op Donut Shop about 10, somewhere in that area.
I've already cut 2 yards by 10 o'clock.
Well, that's good for you. You need to. But I don't need to. And I get there and have one of them biscuit things. It's not a real biscuit sandwich. Breakfast sandwich.
Sandwich.
And sometimes I'm nice and pick up some donuts and bring them here. You know, I've done that several Saturdays. The preacher, I hope, enjoys them. That's what I can tell they do. And of course, sometimes there's leftovers that you and I can enjoy on Monday, but not too many times. But every once in a while, there. But what I enjoy sitting there and seeing all the different people come in, and I mean, some people just here to visit grandma or whatever case. So I see people I hadn't seen in a long time. And then I love seeing the streets of downtown with cars on it on a Saturday.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It really looks good, folks. I guess amazes me. Downtown is making a slow comeback, but man, it really does. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I enjoy meeting the folks there too. It's easy, but we are creatures of habit, and I like going to Doc's on Saturday morning too. What I need to do is get up at 6 and go to Doc's, and then go. You know, I know, but I'll tell you, when you get up at 4 o'clock every day, you kind of like the other. You know.
Yeah, if you get a chance to sleep in, you like to take advantage of that.
And Brittany's made that possible. Boy, that girl's working. She's over. She got the job at Chicken Plant in Enterprise.
Well, I know she was going.
Yeah, she got it
yesterday.
Yeah, to work. She went Friday and got the little orientation and all that. But because she had worked there some time ago, her insurance first day kicks in.
Wow, that was nice.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Usually it's 90 days, to 6 months, according to the different. Their new employee, if you go over, because they're hiring like crazy over there, it is 90 days for your insurance. But because she had previously worked there, it kicks in the first day she went.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And she's learning the ropes around here.
Good. Yeah, and their hours don't conflict with us. That's what. And we got somebody. I think her sister's going to learn how to do it too.
Well, good
for her back up here. Great.
Today is Wednesday, October the 3rd, and we've got some famous folks with some birthdays today, and we want to let you in on that little secret. No, it's not Robert's birthday.
Well, I tell her.
Noah Schnapp is an actor. He is 14 today. He's in the TV show Stranger Things. Alicia Vikander is an actress from The Danish Girl. She's 30. Ashley Simpson, an actress and a singer in Seventh Heaven, is 34. Tessa Thompson is an actress. She was in the movie Selma and is 35. Eric Von Deeten is an actor from Princess Diaries, 36. Seth Gable, an actor from the TV show Fringe, is 37. Shannon Salzman is an actress and a DJ in the movie The Knight's Tale, is 40. Sean William Scott, an actor from American Pie 1 and 2, is 42. Elena Ubach is an actress from Legally Blonde. She is 43 today. Lena Headley is an actress from Game of Thrones, 45. Neve Campbell, an actress, also 45, from the TV show Party of Five. Gwen Stefani is an actress and a singer. She is dating singer Blake Shelton. She is 49 today. Janelle Maloney is an actress. She is an Emmy Award winner from the TV show West Wing, 49. Clive Owen, an actor, is 54. Tommy Lee, a musician, he was with the group The Motley Crue. He is 56 today. Jack Wagner is an actor and a singer from Melrose Place and General Hospital. Jack is 59. Greg Props is an actor and comedian. Whose Line Is It Anyway is the TV show he was on. It's 50. He is 59 also. Hart Bachner is an actor, screenwriter, producer from the movie Die Hard. He's 62 today. Reverend Al Sharpton, and I go lightly on the Reverend. TV politics, TV show Politics Nation, civil rights activist. He's 64. Lindsey Buckingham is a singer with Fleetwood Mac. She is 69 today. Roy Horn, a magician with the team Ziegfeld and Roy, is 74. Alan Rankins is an actor from L.A. Law. He is 76. And then finally, Robert's already mentioned him, Chubby Checker, rock singer, did a little song called The Twist.
Oh, yeah.
Chubby is 77
Pony
today.
time.
He was born in 1941. Happy birthday to our celebrities.
Stevie Ray Vaughan would have been 64, passed away in 90. He had a little thing called Family Style. Brother of musician Jimmy Vaughan. Alan O'Day, the singer-songwriter, Angel Baby, would have been 78, passed away in 2013. Eddie Cochran, the singer-actor, Summertime Blues, Teenage Heaven, would have been 80, passed away in 1960. Madeleine Roux, the actress from Days of Our Lives, would have been 83, passed away in 03. Gloria Vandal, the actor, playwright and writer, wrote a little thing called Myra Breckenridge, would have been 93, passed away in 2012. And Emily Post, Etiquette Authority, would have been 146, passed away in 1960s. And those are your celebs this morning. Man, we've got 2 more minutes of being 4 minutes late.
Wow.
What's wrong with us?
And I had 3 pages worth.
Wow. What's wrong with us? I mean, I can't believe we're 2 minutes early for being 4 minutes late.
Who knows?
Well, since we're doing so daggum good this morning.
Let's keep it rolling.
Let's go keep rolling. Let's go to news.
townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. As the Friday deadline approaches, the FBI wrapped up its latest background check of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh.
I didn't get it while you was talking.
Calling into question
I'll do something else.
Ford's allegations of sexual assault against
I got a whole cup,
Mr.
but it
Trump
ain't
says
hot.
her congressional testimony was remarkable for what it left out.
How did you get home? I don't remember. How did you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
The president believes and supports Brett Kavanaugh, who denies allegations against him.
But we're going to have to see what the FBI says. They'll come back with a report.
The president tells reporters that lying to Congress would be a disqualifier, but he expects a positive vote for Kavanaugh.
That's White House correspondent Greg Cloakston. 100% false. That's how the White House is describing a New York Times story. And alleges that
the mayor said I hit a home run having our guest commentator.
$113 million from his father over the decades. Much of that through dubious tax documents.
You heard a lot about that, and it was all positive.
The death toll from the Indonesian earthquake and tsunami.
But we didn't even, I meant to say something, Mike was home yesterday.
Already?
Yeah, he was home and out in the yard.
Today, at least, I can tell you
Everything was clean. I mean, clean.
some of them starting to
He's walking probably today. Well, according
food and
it may not. It may need some healing times.
Ricky said he pulled up. Ricky pulled up in his car and he walked over there too. Ricky said, "Hey, I'm looking for a pistol cheap. You know where I can get one?"
He's gonna get a lot of those jokes. Ooh, he might well get. I just want to tell him he's still very famous in Alabama. By God,
he sure is.
All across the country. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures higher. Dow futures up about 74 points. NASDAQ futures 30 points higher. S&P futures up 9.5 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
And Jay, we didn't have time. We forgot it. There's some good news on Mike, wasn't he?
Yeah, Mike was home came home yesterday.
That is good news.
So he was home yesterday. I know one person in particular stopped by and talked to him a few minutes. He walked over there to him.
We're talking about Coach Mike DeBose, and man, yeah, what he went through, God was definitely in there.
Oh yeah,
no doubt about it. And to be back already,
wow. He's a pretty tough fellow though.
Yeah, well, Coach, you got a lot of folks that keeps up with you.
That's right, Coach.
There's no doubt about that. CCB time is now. We're on it. now we're on.
Spot on.
I knew we could do it, man. It's 7:34. Time for you to drop by CCB here and Op, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, and talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Harper Appliances,
Southern Independent Bank,
TNC Pharmacy,
The Woodmore,
Mizell Memorial Hospital,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
Covington Eye Care,
and Hardee's.
Well, a 17-year-old student at Columbia High School has been suspended after officials say he brought a gun to school. The high school's principal, Clifford Porter, says that they received a tip Tuesday afternoon about a student who had brought a gun onto campus. Officials then located the student and the gun. The student, who has not been identified, has been suspended. The student is also reportedly going to be recommended for expulsion. Huntsville police say the gun was unloaded by officials and discovered to have no bullets. They arrested the student in the last period of school. He faces a misdemeanor firearm charge. The student also reportedly said he was just showing it to people, according to the Huntsville police.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Angie Medcalf down at the beach and Jody Danford up at Auburn area.
All right.
Two-vehicle crash involving a motorcycle in 2 p.m. yesterday afternoon has claimed the life of an Ozark man, Earl M. Van Norrie. Age 54, was riding his 2002 Honda motorcycle when he struck a 2017 Yukon driven by Amy Lynn Wynn, age 34, of Ozark. The crash occurred on County Road 20, approximately 2 miles north of Newton. Van Norrie was airlifted from the scene and taken to the Southeast Alabama Medical Center, where he died from his injuries. The Alabama State Troopers continue their investigation.
The Washington County Sheriff's Office released dash cam video Tuesday of a deputy tasing a suspect while conducting a traffic stop. Deputies said Friday afternoon Charles McNeil, 28, was pulled over while driving a tractor on Douglas Ferry Road. Officials said that the deputy saw the tractor leave the roadway several times before deciding to conduct the traffic stop. They said that McNeil first provided a false name and said he didn't have identification on him. They said when he was pulled over, a deputy found a knife and a partially labeled prescription medication bottle containing pills. When a deputy tried to arrest McNeil, the video shows McNeil running away. The officials say that McNeil hit the deputy as he tried to pick the deputy up and slam him to the ground. The deputy used a taser on McNeil when he tried to get away. McNeil reportedly hit his head on the ground and was knocked unconscious. McNeil was taken to a local hospital and then another one for further medical treatment. Investigators said that the tractor he was driving was stolen from a 71-year-old man. He reportedly is facing felony charges, including battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an arrest with violence. Officials said he was released from prison earlier this year and is out on bond on unrelated felony drug charges out of Bay County.
Did you ever hear why them two people were wearing clown suits the other night?
I did not. I don't know anything. I don't know what that is.
You don't go clowning around an op or you get arrested. 4 people have faced charges in a counterfeit bill scheme that investigators say involved a process called bleaching. Devin Little, age 32 of Newton, 26-year-old Ashley Glass of Dothan, along with Corey Lee Flowers, age 32, and Travis Arrington, or Eric, I believe is right, 28 years old, both of Cottonwood, are accused of forgery-related crimes. They were arrested last week. The suspects took $1 bills using a solvent, removing ink, and reprinted them to look like larger denominations, according to Houston County Sheriff Donald Valeska. The bleaching process has advantages over traditional counterfeiting because when clerks use the bill validation pins at the checkout, the bills will appear legitimate. Vedrez believes only a few $100 bills in bonus bills were passed around before merchants notified investigators and the suspects apprehended it.
Well, it used to be for football, but over the years, more and more athletes are wearing mouth guards, and they may do more than just protect your teeth. The women's soccer team at the University of St. Thomas wore mouth guards for half of every game last year. They have never worn them before. Doctors say that incidents can be prevented by wearing mouth guards. The custom ones usually work best, and there may be another benefit to wearing the mouth guards. The players in this study performed better too. When the lower jaw is placed in harmony with the rest of the body, this will actually maximize somebody's performance, said Dr. Michael Miller, who specializes in sports dentistry. Dr. Miller says this confirmed his hypothesis that mouth guards give players confidence. He's also confident they will benefit players in any sport, contact or not. Dr. Miller says the custom-made mouth guards can be pricey. The ones made by your dentist can cost several $100s. Store-bought mouth guards that you have to mold yourself are around $10. I wonder if it would make you a better
broadcaster.
Checkers player.
How about broadcaster?
Yeah. But I can understand it. Basketball, football, volleyball, anything that's contact. Yeah, could have.
But you don't. Yeah. No, how about dominoes?
Well, it depends on how wild you are with the dominoes.
It also might keep you from saying bad things.
Yeah. Keep you.
Oh, that reminded me. Don't let me forget tomorrow. Yesterday was National Name Your Car Day or something of that nature.
Yeah.
And I had some beautiful ones. I mean, local folks gave their name of their car and all. Man, we need to roll through that tomorrow. That is good.
Well, and you're asking me
to remind me. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, how about the public reminders? Call in and say.
Good luck there. I used to have a nickname for some of my vehicles. I haven't named my new one yet.
There was a couple that was really funny. I can't print mine. I can't do that. And of course, I think number 1 was damn it. Oh, gee whiz. Hey, I might as well go ahead and go to the news and forget that story, hadn't I? So, otherwise, we'll be really, really late. We're always late, but there's a difference in being late than being really, really late. Check your time. It is now 7:42 here at WOPP.
1106 for Harper Appliances for warranty work and most commercial appliances and ice machines.
One moment, please.
For home or commercial electrical repair or installation. Both Harper Appliances, 504-11.
Well, you have a good day.
We're gonna fly with parachute.
We don't just repair, we
Just to
fix
be
it
safe.
the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-11.
Keep your hand on the ripcord.
Yeah.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly
Watch the
staff
hard
of
landing.
Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination, as well as
WOVP.
eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
John H. McGulkin, age 90, of Andalusia, passed away Monday in Pell City. Funeral services for John McGulkin will be 11 a.m. at the Bethany Baptist Church. The family will be receiving friends at the church 1 hour prior to services. Services being conducted by Cahey Funeral Home of Andalusia.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Big Flavor is back. You're looking at charred broiled beef lit by fire, kissed by melty American cheese and a golden toasted bun. Mouth-watering flavor at a jaw-dropping price. Charbroiled sliders starting at $1.25. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Big breakfast flavor is here. Applewood smoked bacon or freshly grilled sausage, fluffy eggs, golden melty cheese, all on a toasty little bun. Good morning, start at Hardee's. Get 2 breakfast sliders for $2.99.
This week's specials at the Farmer's IGA. Quarter-line sliced pork chops, $1.28 a pound. Boneless New York strip steaks, $5.98 a pound. Fresh fire thighs and drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. Totino's pizzas, 10 ounce, 99 cents. Extra laundry detergent, 75 ounces, $1.88. Charmin bathroom tissue, 6 mega rolls, $5.99. Super Chill soft drinks, 12-pack cans, 4 for $10. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
At Mizell Memorial Hospital, our mission is to provide the highest quality health care in a Christian manner with hometown compassion to the communities we serve. We have knowledgeable physicians and exceptional staff who work hard every day to address the needs of our patients. We provide a range of services like our Senior Behavioral Care Unit, Sleep Center, Emergency Department, or Wellness Center. Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of the community for over 60 years and is committed to quality and compassion. We are proud to be your community hospital. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
John H. McGulkin, age 90, of Andalusia, passed away Monday in Pell City. Funeral FEMA, in coordination with the Federal Communication Commission, will conduct a nationwide test of the emergency alert system.
That was a dumbass thing to do, Robert.
Wireless emergency alerts, WEA, today. The WEA portion of the test, which will be sent to consumer cell phones, will begin
That's
at
the
1:18
wrong
p.m.
dadgum one.
The EAS portion of the test, which will be sent to radio and television, will follow at 1:20 p.m. This will be the 4th nationwide EAS test and the first nationwide WEA test. The WEA system, launched in 2012, is used to warn the public about dangerous weather, missing children, and other critical situations with the alerts on the cell phones. WOPP will be participating with the radio stations at 1:20 this afternoon. LBW Community College is conducting Cash for College, a free program to help college-bound students and their families get help in opening the door for financial aid money for college. The event is designed to help any student interested in attending college to complete the free application for federal student aid, which is now available online and will be held at the LBW Community College in Andalusia, Opp, Greenville, and Luverne on Tuesday, October the 25th at 5:30. No reservations is required. For more information, call 334-881-22272 in Andalusia, 334-493-5338 in Opp, or 334-382-2133, extension 3102 in Greenville. Andalusia High School band boosters expect 21 bands to participate in this weekend's A-Town Band Invitation, which will be held here in Opp. The competition will begin with Houston County High School performing at noon, followed by Kinston, Brantley, Opp High School, Escambia County, Headland, Strawn Valley, Greenville, Walton High, Luverne, Elba High, Ashford, Baldwin County, T.R. Miller, Alberta, Gulf Shores, W.S. Neal, Dothan, and Rehoboth. And the exhibition will be by the Andalusia High School at 8:40 with the awards at 9 p.m. And Andalusia Vet is facing multiple felony counts of sexual abuse and child pornography charges. Escambia County Chief Deputy Mike Labbert said that the ECSO received a complaint alleging Brandon Hilder's involvement of child porn with a child in the Bruton area in mid-September. Labbert said the Sheriff Department and the Child Advocacy Center conducted the investigation. Labbert said that Hildert, age 20 of Old Salt Road in Andalusia, is charged with possession of photographic material involving a minor, production of porn with a minor, sodomy, first degree, and sexual abuse of a child. He is being held in the Escambia County Detention Center on a $1 million bond. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 4. 2 for failure to appear, 1 violation of probation, 1 bond revocation and failure to appear. 5 release, 4 of those sent to the Department of Correction, 195 in the Covenant County Jail. The Covenant County Educational Retirees Association will be meeting at the Covenant County Board of Education in Andalusia. Free flu shots and free wellness screenings required for those under 65 with your insurance card will start at 10 a.m. The meeting begins at 11. The program will be presented by the Andalusia Health and Fitness with emphasis on silver sneakers. All retired educators are invited to come to the meeting and join the association. From the DA's office for sale by public auction at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, October the 16th. Public auction will be held on the steps of Covenant County Courthouse. Up for auction will be seized and forfeited home at 24377 Antioch Road in Andalusia. The home will be sold to the highest bidder. The winning bidder must deliver cashier's check to the Covenant County Circuit Clerk by 4 p.m. the day of the auction. An open house will be held for interested potential purchasers on Thursday, October the 4th, from 12 noon until 4 p.m. If you have any questions, please contact the Drug Task Force, 222-3532. It's time to sign up for the Little Bighorn. Little Bighorn is Saturday, October the 20th. Planning meeting will be held Thursday at 7 p.m. at Opp High School Band Room. Please, parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, alumni, and friends of the band, you do not even have to have a child in the band to volunteer. Please let us know what area, how much time you can commit to. Contact the band room at Opp High School. The Covenant County Governor's Committee on Employment of People with Disabilities 25th Annual Recognition Luncheon will be held at Mark's Place on Knowles Road in Andalusia, Thursday, October the 11th at 11:30 a.m. Our Governor's Committee has enjoyed 25 years of service.
Everything's edited to get, and then got the state dubbing now. I hadn't got nothing else dubbing.
Programs to assist individuals retaining employment.
Need a new funeral. Otherwise, we'll have to do that no funeral thing.
Tax-paying citizens. It has been a pleasure working with the Covenant County clients. Fall book sale, October the 15th through the 26th, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the Opp Public Library's Community Room. Please support your local library.
Do you hate going to the pharmacy? Does your pharmacy have you at the corner of frustrated and fed up? Then get out of line and come on over to TNC Pharmacy, where your prescriptions will be filled in minutes, not hours. We have a convenient drive-thru. We offer competitive prices on cash prescriptions and accept most insurance plans. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you won't be at the corner of headaches. And how long is this going to take? TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp. Call us at 493-4517.
Middle School and Opp High School. Thursday, the Opp Middle School volleyball team will be at Houston Academy, 4 o'clock. Also at 4 o'clock, Opp High School volleyball at Houston Academy, JV and varsity. High school and college games for the weekend. Troy Trojans will be hosting Georgia State Thursday night at 6:30. That airtime is 6 p.m. here on WOPB. Friday night in high school, Opp will be at Wicksburg. Airtime at 6:45 here on WOPB. Andalusia will host Williamson. Strawn will be at Geneva. Pleasant Home will be hosting Georgiana. Red Level will be at Florella. Brantley will be at Alba. Luverne will be at Goshen. Highland Home will be hosting Zion Chapel. Crenshaw Christian will be at Jackson. New Brockton will host Calhoun. Enterprise will be at Central Phoenix City. McKenzie will be at Kinston. Hillcrest of Evergreen will be at UMS Wright. Sampson will host Central of Haneyville. Geneva County will host GW Long. Greenville will host Charles Henderson. Fort Dell will host Pike Lib. T.R. Miller will host Mobile Christian. W.S. Neal will be at Monroe County. SEC action for Saturday. 11 a.m. Vandy will be taking on Georgia. 11 a.m. Missouri versus South Carolina. 11 a.m. Alabama versus Arkansas. 12 noon Texas A&M versus Kentucky. 12 noon Louisiana Monroe versus Ole Miss. Also 12 noon Auburn versus Mississippi State. 2:30 LSU versus Florida. Fall horse ride. Saturday Geneva State Forest Lake. Registration 8:30 until 9:30 a.m. Ride out at 10. Complimentary lunch. Donation of $10 or more greatly appreciated. Check out our Facebook, Geneva State Forest Stakeholder Volunteers, LLC. For information, phone Donna 334-343-0271. Proceeds support community education and recreation at Geneva State Forest.
Members of the Andalusia High School Band Boosters are selling big money tickets. Brandy Long, who is coordinating the fundraiser, said a $50 donation buys 3 chances to win in a drawing for $3,000, $2,000, and $10,000. The drawing will be at halftime of the October 12th homecoming game in Andalusia. Tickets are available just inside the gate at all home Andalusia games and from Band Boosters and in the Andalusia High School office. Also, for more information, you can phone 488-2555.
That's Dateline Action News. Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPB and repeated later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense.
This is your hometown.
One of the biggest questions facing Alabama and the good old USA is, what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of the answer. We're an assisted living facility with an emphasis on assisted. One of the things Americans cherish most is our independence, but as we age, sometimes a little help is needed. If you have any questions with how assisted living works, call the Woodmore at 493-2721 or come by for a visit. We'd love to show you around.
Check with Woodmore on rehab or temporary care. 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
Here's your weather bug, LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Wednesday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies. Soon, the sun will join in, and together they'll give us a high of 90. Down to 69 and mostly clear for Wednesday night, Thursday. Mostly sunny, 91 for the high, with calm winds becoming easterly around 5 in the morning. 69, mostly clear Thursday night, Friday. More sunshine headed into the weekend with a high near 91. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Ah, yeah, 71 is our low this morning. The winds, how about, well, the east, maybe. The official sunrise at 6:41, the official sunset at 6:29. Sun is now shining out. It's 74 degrees here at the studios of WOPP.
For free. All kids ages 12 and under receive free admission as Troy takes on Georgia State on Thursday, 6:30 at the Mass. Before the game, enjoy all the carnival games and inflatables as part of G-Boy's Fall Festival. That is free for all kids to enjoy. It will also be Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so remember to wear your pink game day attire. For tickets, call 877-878-WINS or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets. Thursday at 6:30, take a kid to the game for free as Troy takes on Georgia State.
Happy birthday, baby. Oh, I love you so. 16 candles.
morning and welcome to the WOPP birthday party for Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018, brought to you by your friends at the Sweet Shop, located inside the Farmer's IGA in Lamar Plaza. Birthday wishes today for Patty Martin. Also, Sarah Ballard celebrates today. Kendrick Robinson, Patty Smith, Devin Schultz gets a candle today. Jonathan Phillips, happy birthday to you. Also, Janika Rogers is on the list. Barbara Wyndham, Pat Mooney, Samuel Hurst celebrates today. Birthday wishes for Patty Blue, also Deanna Culbertson, Joyce Williams, candle on the cake today for Crystal Qualls, and Willie Carnes gets a birthday today. Let's check in with Robert and see who's on his list, and I'll be back with a winner in a moment.
Son, you done good, I tell you. You really got a bunch of them and got a bunch of mine this morning, which is great. I mean, that's good. That means we had them for a while. That's what we want. Get those birthdays and anniversaries into us way ahead of time. Connie Huggins has a birthday today. Let's see who else I've got that you didn't get. You did have that one. You did have that one. Gee whiz. Mary Ann Odom, I got that one. And you had that one. You had Miss Sarah. Danny Singleton. And of course, let's see. And I believe that's all. You got all my others. Man alive. That's good, though. You're getting better, Alan, I tell you. Keep that up. We'll keep you on. All right, let's pay with light bill.
The IGA Sweet Shop offers custom cakes, handmade to order birthday and anniversary cakes, as well as cakes for other special occasions like teen parties and team parties. Call in your orders ahead of time at 493-9805. That's at the IGA Sweet Shop inside Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza.
Let's say happy birthday and congratulations to our birthday party winner for the day, Sarah Ballard. Happy birthday, Sarah. Hope you have a great birthday today. And be sure you can find the radio station during our lobby hours. In the morning, 6 until 10, in the afternoon, 2 until 5, and grab that coupon and get your free birthday cake from your friends at the Sweet Shop inside the Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza and your friend Mike Cooper at your community radio station, WOPP.
And let's see, I forgot one out at the Op Nursing Facility this morning. Oh man, Beth Shaw has a birthday. Happy birthday to Beth Shaw out at the Op Health and Rehabilitation. This is WOPP in Op, Alabama. It is nice having you with us this morning. Let's go to Washington, D.C.
Hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. As the Friday deadline approaches for the FBI to wrap up its latest background check of Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, President Trump is calling into question Christine Blasey Ford's allegations of sexual assault against Kavanaugh. Mr. Trump says her congressional testimony was remarkable for what it left out.
How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know.
The president believes and supports Brett Kavanaugh, who denies allegations against him.
But we're going to have to see what the FBI says. They'll come back with a report.
The president tells reporters that lying to Congress would be a disqualifier, but he expects a positive vote for Kavanaugh.
That's White House correspondent Greg Clugston. 100% false. That's how the White House is describing a New York Times story and alleges that Donald Trump received at least $413 million from his father over the decades, much of that through dubious tax dodges, including fraud. The death toll from the Indonesian earthquake and tsunami now topping 1,400. Things, though, are slowly improving for the survivors.
In terms of supplies, today at least I can tell you that we have seen some of them starting to trickle in. People are selling some food and water on the street, and people are queuing up for petrol on the street in Palu instead of having to go outside of the city.
That's BBC's Marika Oy reporting from the disaster zone. Your smartphone may receive an alert. Warning tones later today will be a test of a presidential alert system going out to smartphones all across the country. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures higher, Dow futures up about 74 points. NASDAQ futures 30 points higher, S&P futures up 9.5 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Do you need a place to live?
The Op Housing Authority just may be able to help you. Apartments with rental assistance are available for qualified applicants. Depending on the size of your family and annual income, you could qualify for assistance. Many people that think they cannot get help actually qualify for assistance. The best way to find out is to fill out an application. Some apartments are accessible units, and you may request reasonable accommodations at any time. Pick up an application at the Op Housing Authority, 800 Barnes Street, Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 6 p.m. To return the application, come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the hours posted in our office. For more information, call 493-9741. The Op Housing Authority, Equal Opportunity Housing.
That's where sports. Our Patrick Frost, Tony Walters hit a tie-breaking single with 2 outs in the 13th inning, and the Colorado Rockies beat the Chicago Cubs 2-1 last night to win the National League wildcard game. Rocky shortstop Trevor Story, who was 3 for 6 and scored the winning run, says it was a grueling victory.
It just felt like a war out there tonight. It was such an emotional game, a lot of ups and downs, and just really proud of my teammates and this team that it could have easily gone the other way, but we stepped up and made it happen.
Scott Oberg, the 6th Colorado pitcher, fanned Chris Bryant for the final out of the 12th, and then struck out the side of the 13th and the longest postseason game in Wrigley Field history. Colorado heads to Milwaukee to open a best-of-5 division series against the NL Central champion Brewers on Thursday. Colorado dropped 5 of 7 to the Brewers during the regular season and went 1-2 at Miller Park in early August. This is SRN Sports.
Take a kid to the Troy football game for free. All kids ages 12 and under receive free admission as Troy takes on Georgia State on Thursday at 6:30 at the Max. Before the game, enjoy all the carnival games and inflatables as part of T-Roy's Fall Festival. That is free for all kids to enjoy. It will also be Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so remember to wear your pink game day attire. For tickets, call 877-878-WINS or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets. Thursday at 6:30, take a kid to the game for free as Troy takes on Georgia State.
Lance Jackson CPA and his staff are very excited about the Op Bobcat football season and are strong supporters of the Op Bobcats. Lance Jackson CPA provides accounting, tax, and consulting services. Call 493-7515. Everyone at Lance Jackson CPA wishes all Bobcats an amazing season and is proud to say, Go Bobcats. Lance Jackson CPA and L. Lance Jackson PC, members of the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and Alabama Society of CPAs. Lance Jackson CPA.
Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson and Carrie and family are big Bobcat supporters. From Chuck and Carrie high school days to now as big supporters of our community they call home, Op Alabama. A big Bobcat strong for our football players, cheerleaders, band, boosters, and band. From Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson, Carrie, and family.
The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice flavored water, and Blue Energy drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Op Rattlesnake Rodeo either. Be at the game if all possible, but if you can't, listen to our friends on WOPP. The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
Up Alabama. Folks, we're ready to sell you some lawnmowers. We got a real big inventory of Husqvarna, Grasshopper. We got steel power equipment. We'll Honda generator dealer. And yes, I said Honda generators. Don't wait till the storms that blow to make your way to get your generator started or to purchase one. We got some great deals on Honda generators. We also carry Generac generators. Don't go out of town to buy your generators. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your place. Don't forget, folks, we do carry the DR trimmers, the DR brush cutters. We got most anything you need in power equipment when it comes to outdoors. Don't forget, JR's Lawnmower Shop will not be undersold. We're also pickup and delivery is free in the city limits of Austin. Come see us, JR's Lawnmower Shop down here in the Mill Village, Op Alabama.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Wednesday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies. Soon, The sun will join in, and together they'll give us a high of 90. Down to 69 and mostly clear for Wednesday night, Thursday. Mostly sunny, 91 for the high, with calm winds becoming easterly around 5 in the morning. 69, mostly clear Thursday night, Friday. More sunshine headed into the weekend with a high near 91. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Oh, yeah, 21. Where did I get that one? 71 is our low this morning. The winds are from the east. The official sunrise, 6:41. The official sunset at 6:29. It is 75 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP. 9 minutes now past 8 a.m. It's nice having you with us. Always nice having you with us. Let me tell you about Harper Appliances. Yeah, we're going to tell you a little bit about old Chris. If you want it fixed, call Chris. Now, if you want it repaired, call somebody else. If you want it fixed, call Chris. Commercial or residential AC, heat pumps, walk-in coolers, freezers, ice machines for sale and lease and repair. 504-1106, 504-1106. Carolines, there we go. Carolines. Country stores 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is the Guff place, yes. They're on Highway, well, it's actually Florella Highway, right there below IGA. Yeah, you know where we're talking about. They're open to 5 in the morning to 9 in the evening. And of course, you can go by there and get your kerosene too. If you need pump kerosene, the only place on this side of the county. And they have off-road diesel like the other stores do. Talking about the other stores, you got one on the county line. And that one is, the one that has the copper kettle too. That's on 134. Then we got the one that's hidden over there in Antioch. If you're in that community, it's not hidden. You know exactly where I'm talking about. But if you're not from there, you might have a little problem finding it. But it's super little nice country store, I guarantee you that one. And then we got number 1 up at 84 in there. Everybody knows. Yeah, we know where the U-Haul's at. We know where Lee's Country Cafe is also. And of course, Caroline's Country Store is part of the broadcast of WOPP football and baseball and softball and all the other things. And we are sure enough proud to have them along with us. And that's Caroline's Country Stores 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And don't forget Ice Baby. Ice Baby when you want to get cooled off next to Parrish's store. Or Parrish's bake shop, I should say. Now, if you need electrical work, you need to call King Electric, Bobo King. He will get you out of the dark. 343-6247. And do you know that old Ballard boy, Brandon Ballard? You know that guy, that old boy? Yeah, he's a pretty good computer guy. Don't let him know. No, don't tell him I said that. He'll want to charge me more. I still like to give him heck, but he's getting pretty daggone good. 493-9737. Call. That lady there will take the message. 9 o'clock until 6, and he will get back with you. Okay. Tasty Treats, 102 West Covington Avenue. These meals, anytime from the time they open to they close. They open at 11 and stay there till 7. Tuesday, make that Wednesday through Saturday. And then, of course, on ball games, when they're here in Opp, they stay open till 11, and she's there when Alabama's playing also, too, whether it be early, late, or whatever. So keep that in mind. Pizza slice, pepperoni and cheese, hot dog, meatball sub, your choice. You get the chips, or in my case, with baked French fries, and a drink for a $5 bill. You can't beat that. Of course, when you're there, you can't walk out without some ice cream. Oh man, have you tried the waffle cone yet? Oh yeah. Now you're talking about good. Have you tried a banana split? When's the last time you had a banana split? Strawberry shortcake. It's really good at Tasty Treats. Okay, keep that in mind. Tasty Treats. Treat yourself one day real soon. You know, there's some folks I talk about fairly nice about. Most of the time I talk nice about them because, well, they got a boss man and I are good friends. And, we got this thing going about riding. Hey, I hadn't seen you, Brock. I thought you were going to pick up my truck this morning. fix my steering wheel. I got a recall on my steering wheel. But I tell you, it didn't have to be today. It can be tomorrow. You know, he knows the time zones. While I'm on air, grab it and then have it back. He got busy. Probably knowing Brock, he forgot this morning. Everybody say, Brock, did you forget something this morning? When you see Brock today, ask him, did you forget something this morning? Okay, thank you. That'll help him remember tomorrow. But there's other people over there, the people that you deal with when you walk on the lot and want to buy. You're going to see these friendly, certified sales consultants like Brad Booth, Dory Reisenhower, Cody Hall, Jonathan Parrish, and Bobby Hall. Yeah, baby. They'll fix you up, I guarantee you. Then you got the Laney brothers overseeing it all. Yeah. And then, of course, you got Jay and Nolan and Brock and all the other fine folks. And, of course, you got the band. You got Johnny Jackson there, too. He pops in every once in a while. And he still don't mind talking to you and all, and then lead you over to another salesperson, most likely. But, you know, he wants them to get the credit for it and, you know, do all the paperwork. That's the main thing. And then train you how to run it or drive it. Man, you need a co-pilot in them new vehicles. J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way, right across from the airport. Easy to find. And what are they cooking today over at Mizell? Right now they got that big breakfast. You know, people from Banks come over there. Yeah, you know where Banks, Alabama is? Oh, yeah. Webb. Oh, yeah, there's some Webb folks over there eating this morning. Gee whiz. I don't know if they let any of the Columbiana people come or not. I'm not sure about that, but the others do. And, of course, they have some Clio folks every once in a while. Some Gooden places. Yeah, they come over from Gooden. And, of course, Babby, needless to say, and Strawn and those places. That's easy to find. Georgiana every once in a while, too. Eating breakfast at Mizell Memorial Hospital on Wednesday morning. It's a place to be in Covington County. Fried chicken wings and potato salad and lima beans if you hang in there all morning long for lunchtime. And, of course, that's a pretty good idea. Eat breakfast all morning, and when they start serving lunch, there you go, switch over. You have your morning took care of at Mizell Memorial Hospital. It better be in the cafeteria and being part of the other building. Ooh, yeah. I tried the other building day before yesterday. Oh, you know, the country venue, event space, and bakery at Pop's Place. Yes, they got the bakery. Oh, they bake cakes by order. 282-9526. 282-9526. Go to their Facebook page, and I guarantee you'll see some beautiful cakes and say, I want one of them. And you can call them up and get one of them. 282-9526. Cupcakes, they keep ready all the time. Chocolate chip cookies, tea cakes, they keep them as much as possible. And then, of course, the deli, they got the Reuben, they got the roast beef, they got the turkey, they got the chicken, they got the ham and cheese, turkey Swiss, BLTs. Oh, the 3 cheese, the cheese on cheese with the cheese. Oh, man, all that is really good. This at the country venue, event space, and bakery. And, of course, they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 6, Sunday, 11 o'clock until 2. And, of course, carry out or bring to you lunch delivery, I should say, to the businesses. 282-9526, Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. until 2. Oh, goodness. Hey, stay with us. We're going to be talking to Doc in a minute and find out what in the world old Doc's got going on. I think most of us know, kind of. I think we kind of got an idea, or we done been talking about it. But we're going to let Doc tell about it a little bit more, and you stay with us for that. Tony Orlando, 17 past 8 a.m.
Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear your music playing. I can feel your body swaying. One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh, my darling.
Hey, Doc. Robert. You ready to talk on radio? Okay, about 1 minute. Let me get that right there. That right there. Yeah. Yep. Turn that down. All right. Getting many orders yet? Good. That sure does help, don't it? That's what we're trying to get across, so. I want to see today if they can have mine ready at 4:30. Reckon they could? You can? Yeah, I need it. I'll go by there today. Probably at lunch today. Get those in order then. Tell what I want. Yep. I give them 30 minutes to get them eat and be on the road. I thought they might do it. I'm looking forward to it, man. Good steak. Outstanding. All right, let me put headphones on. Hey, that's Tony Orlando and knock 3 times. Hey, we don't want you to knock 3 times. We want you to call 493-4004 and order your steak or how many steaks you need and your table ahead of time. Is that right, Doc? It's coming up. Are you ready for it? Well, like you said, it may not be perfect, but you're going to try your best to be perfect. Now, if you have another practice run, your cousin over here, I'm pretty good guinea pig. Hey, it's not just steaks either. You're going to be very diversified with this, aren't you, on your menu? Mm-hmm. Of course, open at 4:30, and of course you can walk in, and you're gonna have a chalkboard, I understand, and gonna tell how many steaks you got left. Is it something like that? Keep up with your steaks. Mm-hmm. That's good. Well, the key is, sure, he's going to have the steak at 4:30, and if you didn't order ahead of time. But if you want to get there at 7:30, it's the best to have it pre-ordered, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't want it pre-cook a steak, man. Plus, I mean, when you go to Doc's, it's a place to socialize a little bit, isn't it? Well, I know one thing. If you want to know about Op, go there for the breakfast crowd. They know everything, don't they? There's one other thing I like at Doc's. That Sunday crowd. That's unreal. That Sunday crowd, they run into a lot of old friends too, man. Wow. And I got to mention one other thing. You got one of the best salad bars around. Well, Doc, I can't wait to Friday night. I'm going to see you about. I'll probably get there a little before 4:30, but I'll be sitting there ready for it to come out. All right, we're going to take care of that today. Thank you, Doc. Bye-bye. All right, Doc Booth at Doc's with his big special Friday night. Support it now if you want a place to go on Friday nights to have steaks. And I like this idea of pre-ordering. Just you're not all you do is say when you say save me a 12 ounce. You don't even tell how you want it cooked or anything like that. That's all you got to do. You know, and they'll save you the 12 ounce. And I'll be there at 7 o'clock. And I like sitting up there next to the front or back or whatever thing. If you like to do that, you can do that too. So you give them a call, 493-4004. Doc's Country Store on the bypass. Everybody knows where Doc's is, don't they? Here's I Ain't Never. Always wanted to, though.
you nowhere. You dig street car jumping and backbeat bum and get along like you didn't there. You hold your head up high like you're gonna fly. You take the bitter till you find the sweet. And when you got that crowd and screaming loud, you leave sitting on the edge of the seat. Oh yeah, you gotta step that step, walk that walk, shake that thing, and talk that talk. Well, Hollywood, every New York dude, they keep you bobbing till the break of day. And no time to rest, and you gotta feel blessed, 'cause you're gonna get it anyway. And when you start to wail and your face turns spin, you gotta pump it till you piss the pops. And as the ego flew, baby, so will you, 'cause you're climbing all the way to the top. Oh yeah, you gotta step that step, walk that walk, shake that thing, honey, talk that talk.
Done a lot.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump tells GOP rally in Mississippi the upcoming midterm election will amount to a referendum on his policies and programs.
President Trump is urging voters to take a stand in the midterm elections and increase the number of Republican lawmakers in Congress. Otherwise, he says,
Radical Democrats want to tear down our laws, tear down our institutions in pursuit of power.
While campaigning in Mississippi, he cheered his tax cuts and job growth and whipped up the crowd by mocking Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, who gave sworn testimony she was sexually assaulted by Brett Kavanaugh.
Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know, but I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember.
Praising Judge Kavanaugh's record.
Perfect human being.
Jackie Quinn, Washington.
The White House is denouncing a New York Times story as a misleading attack on the Trump family.
According to the Times, Donald Trump received at least $413 million from his father over the decades, much of that through dubious tax dodges, including fraud. The Times says its report is based on more than 100,000 pages of financial documents. In response, White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders criticized the story, saying the IRS signed off on these transactions many decades ago.
White House correspondent Greg Clugston. It has the earthquake survivors in Indonesia cheering. Relief supplies starting to trickle into hard-hit areas on the island of Sulawesi, and Indonesia's leader now touring the disaster zone.
This is the president's second visit to the affected area. He expressed condolences. He promised that more supplies are on their way and that electricity will take probably weeks, not days, to get back.
The BBC's Marika Oy, the death toll has now surpassed 1,400. Wall Street Dow futures up 99 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 8:32. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth for Dateline Action News, brought to you by Harper Appliances, J.M. Jackson, the Farmers IGA, Power South, CCB Community Bank, Mizell Memorial Hospital, Hardee's, and hold it. I forgot to do something. Okay. Now, and the Woodmore, Mayor Beck. Now, this out-of-state news.
Supreme Court considering the case of an Alabama death row inmate. With the news flash, I'm Mike Zenit on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP. The United States Supreme Court considering the case of an Alabama death row inmate who lawyers say suffers from dementia and can no longer remember killing a police officer in 1985. Justices will hear arguments in the case of 68-year-old Vernon Madison, who was convicted of killing Mobile police officer Julius Shute in 1985. A second man arrested in the wounding of a police officer last month. 31-year-old Octavius Brown arrested by U.S. Marshals. He was charged in the September 23rd shooting of Selma police officer Micah Hale. Is expected to make a full recovery. 21-year-old Kevin Devontae Johnson was arrested last week. With the news flash, I'm Mike Zenit on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP.
Call 504-1106 for Harper Appliances for warranty work and most commercial appliances and ice machines. For home or commercial electrical repair or installation, both Harper Appliances, 504-1106. Air conditioning and heat pump repair. At Harper Appliances, we don't just repair, we fix it the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP. Alabama hitting the road to Fayetteville to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks Saturday. The Crimson Tide have won the last 11 meetings with Arkansas. Alabama's offense going over 500 yards in each of the 5 games this season. They're averaging 54.2 points per game, with Tua Tagovailoa with 14 touchdowns and 0 interceptions this year. Auburn will face Mississippi State in Starkville Saturday. Tigers have won 7 of the last 10 matchups with the Bulldogs. They're giving up just 12.6 points per game. That's third best in the country. They've only allowed 1 rushing touchdown all year. UAB going on the road. They'll face Louisiana Tech. The Blazers are 3-1, while Troy will play Thursday night against Georgia State. Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Braves facing the LA Dodgers. Game 1 of the ALDS on Thursday. Mike Foltynewicz getting the start for Atlanta. Turn your test drive into a great adventure at the Jeep Adventure Days event. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mahindra presents the Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio. The NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series has announced rules package changes that they hope will boost competition with enhanced aerodynamic engine configurations. The 2019 Daytona 500 will race under the current rules package. That includes restrictor plates, but the remaining race at Daytona and both races at Talladega will race without restrictor plates for the first time since 1987. This week, the Monster Energy Cup Series at Dover, Delaware for the Gander Outdoors 400. Formula One officials considering changes to their qualifying format. It would start in 2019 if approved. It would have 4 sessions with 4 cars eliminated in Q1, 2, and 3. And an 8-car shootout for the pole in Q4. Formula One this week, racing the Japanese Grand Prix. That's your Mahindra Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio.
Big Flavor is back. You're looking at charred broiled beef lit by fire, kissed by melty American cheese and a golden toasted bun. Mouth-watering flavor at a jaw-dropping price. Charbroiled sliders starting at $1.25. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Big breakfast flavor is here. Applewood smoked bacon or freshly grilled sausage, fluffy eggs, golden melty cheese, all on a toasty little bun. Good morning, start at Hardee's. Get 2 breakfast sliders for $2.99.
John H. McGulkin, age 90, of Andalusia, passed away Monday in Pell City. Funeral services for John McGulkin will be 11 a.m. at the Bethany Baptist Church. The family will be receiving friends at the church 1 hour prior to services. Services being conducted by Cahey Funeral Home of Andalusia.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
This is Jay Jackson, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, inviting you to search our new and used inventory online at jmjackson.com. See current offers, pre-qualify, find out how much your payments will be, chat with a representative, schedule a test drive or service appointment, get coupons and more. It's easy. All you have to remember is jmjackson.com. J.M. Jackson, we've been around for over 67 years and 4 generations. See who we are, what we have to offer, everything you want to know and more at jmjackson.com. And when you buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way.
FEMA, in coordination with the Federal Communication Commission, will conduct a nationwide test of the Emergency Alert System, EAS, and Wireless Emergency Alerts, WEA, today. The WEA portion of the test, which will be sent to consumers' cell phones, will begin at 1:18 p.m. The EAS portion of the test, which will be sent to radio and television, will follow at 1:20 p.m. This will be the 4th nationwide EAS test and the first nationwide WEA test. The WEA system, launched in 2012, is used to warn the public about dangerous weather, missing children, and other critical situations through the alerts on the cell phones. WOPP will be participating with the radio stations at 1:20 this afternoon. LBW Community College is conducting Cash for College, a free program to help college-bound students and their families get help in opening the door for financial aid money for college. The event is designed to help any student interested in attending college to complete the free application for federal student aid, which is now available online and will be held at the LBW Community College in Andalusia, Opp, Greenville, and Luverne on Tuesday, October the 25th at 5:30. No reservations is required. For more information, call 334-881-22272 in Andalusia, 334-493-5338 in Opp, or 334-382-2133, extension 3102 in Greenville. Andalusia High School band boosters expect 21 bands to participate in this weekend's A-Town Band Invitation, which will be held here in Opp. The competition will begin with Houston County High School performing at noon, followed by Kinston, Brantley, Opp High School, Escambia County, Headland, Strawn, Valley, Greenville, Walton High, Luverne, Elba High, Ashford, Baldwin County, T.R. Miller, Alberta, Gulf Shores, W.S. Neal, Dothan, and Rehoboth. And the exhibition will be by the Andalusia High School at 8:40 with the awards at 9 p.m. And Andalusia Med is facing multiple felony counts of sexual abuse and child pornography charges. Escambia County Chief Deputy Mike Labbert said that the ECSO received a complaint alleging Brandon Hilder's involvement of child porn with a child in the Bruton area mid-September. Labbert said the Sheriff Department and the Child Advocacy Center conducted the investigation. Labbert said that Hildert, age 20, of Old Salt Road in Andalusia, is charged with possession of pornographic material involving a minor, production of porn with a minor, sodomy, first degree, and sexual abuse of a child. He is being held in the Escambia County Detention Center on a $1 million bond. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 4. 2 for failure to appear, 1 violation of probation, 1 bond revocation and failure to appear. 5 released, 4 of those sent to the Department of Correction, 195 in the Covenant County Jail. The Covenant County Educational Retirees Association will be meeting at the Covenant County Board of Education in Andalusia. Free flu shots and free wellness screenings required for those under 65 with your insurance card will start at 10 a.m. The meeting begins at 11. The program will be presented by the Andalusia Health and Fitness with emphasis on silver sneakers. All retired educators are invited to come to the meeting and join the association. From the DA's office, for sale by public auction at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, October the 16th. Public auction will be held on the steps of Covenant County Courthouse. Up for auction will be seized and forfeited home at 24377 Antioch Road in Andalusia. The home will be sold to the highest bidder. The winning bidder must deliver cashier's check to the Covenant County Circuit Clerk by 4 p.m. the day of the auction. An open house will be held for interested potential purchasers on Thursday, October the 4th, from 12 noon until 4 p.m. If you have any questions, please contact the Drug Task Force, 222-3532. It's time to sign up for the Little Bighorn. Little Bighorn is Saturday, October the 20th. Planning meeting will be held Thursday at 7 p.m. at Opp High School Band Room. Please, parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, alumni, and friends of the band, you do not even have to have a child in the band to volunteer. Please let us know what area, how much time you can commit to. Contact the band room at Opp High School. The Covenant County Governor's Committee on Employment of People with Disabilities,
I'm Coach Kennedy, and I was fired from Riverton High School for praying after a football game. In 2008, I was hired to coach high school football for the Riverton Knights, and at that time, I made a commitment to God that after every single game, win or lose, I was going to take a knee and give thanks. It all started in 2015 from a compliment that the school received, and the weird thing was that actually started an investigation on me on what we were doing in the program. And after the game, I went like I normally do. I took a knee and had my 15-second of error, and I ended up being fired for it. And I was all alone on the field. There was no other students around, so basically I was fired for saying a private prayer on the 50-yard line. When I was fired for praying, it ended up really just devastating me. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to give up my team, to put my family through everything, and to lose everything that I've been working for all those years with those young men. I was absolutely shocked, and I just don't understand that you can be fired for just people seeing you out in public praying. It's important for me to pray, one, because that was my commitment, and that's
at Mount Memorial Hospital, our mission is to provide the highest quality health care in a Christian manner with hometown compassion to the communities we serve. We have knowledgeable physicians and exceptional staff who work hard every day to address the needs of our patients. We provide a range of services like our senior behavioral care unit, sleep center, emergency department, or wellness center. Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of the community for over 60 years and is committed to quality and compassion. We are proud to be your community hospital. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Quarter-line sliced pork chops, $1.28 a pound. Boneless New York strip steaks, $5.98 a pound. Fresh fired thighs and drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. Totino's pizzas, 10 ounce, 99 cents. Extra laundry detergent, 75 ounces, $1.88. Charmin bathroom tissue, 6 mega rolls, $5.99. Super Chill soft drinks, 12-pack cans, 4 for $10. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
The owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Sports this week for the Opp Middle School and Opp High School. Thursday, the Opp Middle School volleyball team will be at Houston Academy, 4 o'clock. Also at 4 o'clock, Opp High School volleyball at Houston Academy, JV and varsity. High school and college games for the weekend. Troy Trojans will be hosting Georgia State Thursday night at 6:30. That airtime 6 p.m. here on WOPB. Friday night in high school, Opp will be at Wicksburg. Airtime at 6:45 here on WOPB. Andalusia will host Williamson. Strun will be at Geneva. Pleasant Home will be hosting Georgiana. Red Level will be at Florella. Brantley will be at Alva. Luverne will be at Goshen. Highland Home will be hosting Zion Chapel. Crenshaw Christian will be at Jackson. New Brockton will host Calhoun. Enterprise will be at Central Phoenix City. McKenzie will be at Kinston. Hillcrest of Evergreen will be at UMS Wright. Sampson will host Central of Haneyville. Geneva County will host GW Law. Greenville will host Charles Henderson. Fort Dell will host Pike Lib. T.R. Miller will host Mobile Christian. W.S. Neal will be at Monroe County. SEC action for Saturday. 11 a.m. Vandy will be taking on Georgia. 11 a.m. Missouri versus South Carolina. 11 a.m. Alabama versus Arkansas. 12 noon Texas A&M versus Kentucky. 12 noon Louisiana Monroe versus Ole Miss. Also 12 noon Auburn versus Mississippi State. 2:30 LSU versus Florida. Fall Horse Ride. Saturday, Geneva State Forest Lake. Registration 8:30 until 9:30 a.m. Ride out at 10. Complimentary lunch. Donation of $10 or more greatly appreciated. Check out our Facebook, Geneva State Forest Stakeholder Volunteers, LLC. For information, phone Donna 334-343-0271. Proceeds support community education and recreation at Geneva State Forest.
Members of the Andalusia High School Band Boosters are selling big money tickets. Brandy Long, who is coordinating the fundraiser, said a $50 donation buys 3 chances to win in a drawing for $3,000, $2,000, and $10,000. The drawing will be at halftime of the October 12th homecoming game in Andalusia. Tickets are available just inside the gate at all home Andalusia games and from band boosters and in the Andalusia High School office. Also, for more information, you can phone 488-2555.
That's Dateline Action News. Ops only, locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
This is your hometown.
Take a kid to the Troy football game for free. All kids ages 12 and under receive free admission as Troy takes on Georgia State on Thursday at 6:30 at the Max. Before the game, enjoy all the carnival games and inflatables as part of Q-Roy's Fall Festival. That is free for all kids to enjoy. It will also be Breast Cancer Awareness Night, so remember to wear your pink game day attire. For tickets, call 877-878-WINS or visit TroyChargers.com/tickets. Thursday at 6:30, take a kid to the game for free as Troy takes on Georgia State.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. Wednesday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies. Soon, the sun will join in, and together they'll give us a high of 90. Down to 69 and mostly clear for Wednesday night. Thursday, mostly sunny. 91 for the high, with calm winds becoming easterly around 5 in the morning. 69, mostly clear Thursday night. Friday, more sunshine headed into the weekend. The high near 91. That's the latest.
Hey, the morning low 71. The winds are from the east, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:41. The official sunset at 6:29. It's currently sunny skies, 77 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Nice having you in with us.
Do you need a place to live? The Op Housing Authority just may be able to help you. Apartments with rental assistance are available for qualified applicants. Depending on the size of your family and annual income, you could qualify for assistance. Many people that think they cannot get help actually qualify for assistance. The best way to find out is to fill out an application. Some apartments are accessible units, and you may request reasonable accommodations at any time. Pick up an application at the Op Housing Authority, 800 Barnes Street, Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 6 p.m. To return the application, come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the hours posted in our office. For more information, call 493-9741. The Op Housing Authority, Equal Opportunity Housing.
Well, hello there, my friends. Welcome back to Moments with the Master. My name is Trey Poole. I am the minister of the gospel right here at the Op Church of Christ. And Robert, good to be here this morning. Good to be able to sit behind this desk and to be able to share with wonderful people out there like you, listening to the Word of God and joining in. We are so thankful for your patience and your participation and your willingness to join us for a few moments as we study the Word of God. We're in Jeremiah chapter 6, verse number 16. We're just breaking it down, unpacking it, making some application from this text to our lives today. Knowing that this prophet of God wrote this text more than 2,500 years ago, but it is so relevant and needed today. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16 says this, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." So this text here, Robert, remember, is just a very brief summary of the situation of God's people in Jeremiah's day. And God is pleading with his people to do right. But the people respond, we will not. Today we're going to break it down. We're right in the middle of this verse. These next three words are very important. It's not just about standing in the ways and seeing or just asking for the old paths, where is the good way. These next three words are literally where the rubber meets the road, where we put legs to this verse, literally. Those three words are, and walk therein. Notice it said, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein. You see, it is not enough to know what is right and wrong. It's not enough to know what direction God would have us to go in. God wants us to walk therein. That is, to obey and to live therein. We must walk according to God's way. Stand ye in the ways and see. Ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14. The Apostle Paul told young Timothy, "But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them." We're admonished by James. James chapter 1, beginning in verse 22. "But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass. For he beholds himself, goes his way, and straightway or immediately forgets what manner of man he was. But whosoever looks into the perfect law of liberty, and continues therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deeds." It's about doing, not just hearing or knowing. James would also tell us in James chapter 4, verse 17, "Therefore, to him that knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin." We not only need to know what is right to do, but we need to do it. Like the old Nike commercials, Robert, just do it. We know what to do. God's word instructs us what to do. We need to do it. We need to walk therein. Colossians chapter 2, verse 6 says, "As ye have therefore received Christ Jesus the Lord, so walk ye in him." That is, follow his example. Follow his lead. Walk in his footsteps. Pattern yourself after Jesus. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 2. The Apostle Paul writes here, "And walk in love, as Christ also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us an offering and sacrifice to God for a sweet-smelling savor." Verse 8 goes on and says here in Ephesians 5, "For ye were sometimes darkness, but now ye are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light." That is, live as children of light. 1 John chapter 1, verse 7, "But if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another. And the blood of Jesus Christ, his Son, cleanses us from all sin." You've got to walk in the light. Walking or living as children of light. That's why I like Psalm 119, verse 105. "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my pathway." So we have to let our light shine. Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. "Let your light so shine before men," Jesus said, "that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven." And walk therein. are we today? Are you and I walking in the light of God's holy word? May God bless you.
This is WOPP in Opp, Alabama. Let's go to Washington, D.C.
.com. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump tells GOP rally in Mississippi the upcoming midterm election will amount to a referendum on his policies and programs.
President Trump is urging voters to take a stand in the midterm elections and increase the number of Republican lawmakers in Congress. Otherwise, he says,
radical Democrats want to tear down our laws, tear down our institutions in pursuit of power.
While campaigning in Mississippi, he cheered his tax cuts and job growth and whipped up the crowd by mocking Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, who gave sworn testimony she was sexually assaulted by Brett Kavanaugh.
Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know, but I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember.
Praising Judge Kavanaugh's record.
Perfect human being.
Jackie Quinn, Washington.
The White House is denouncing a New York Times story as a misleading attack on the Trump family.
This is Robert Booth, the radio station WOPP, confirming that the mayor, Brackey, and I will be there for the luncheon.
Tax dodges, including fraud. The Times says its report is based on more than 100,000 pages of financial documents.
My name is Robert Booth, WOPP, and Mayor Becky Brackey of Opp.
White House correspondent Greg Colston. It has the earthquake survivors
Thank you.
in Indonesia cheering. Relief supplies starting to trickle into hard-hit areas on the island of Sulawesi, and Indonesia's leader now touring the disaster zone.
This is the president's second visit to the affected area. He expressed condolences. He promised that more supplies are on their way and that electricity will take probably weeks, not days, to get back.
The BBC's Marika Oy, the death toll has now surpassed 1,400. Wall Street Dow futures up 99 points. More on these stories at Town Hall.
With us for sports, I'll pass the toss. The Chicago Cubs had a 5-game lead in their division in early September and appear on their way to wrapping up the National League's best record. But they played 500 ball the rest of the way, were beaten by Milwaukee in a 163rd game for the Central title, and then lost the NL wildcard game at home last night 2-1 in 13 innings to Colorado. While the Rockies move on to open a best-of-5 division series at Milwaukee Thursday, Cubs first baseman Anthony Rizzo, who was 1 for 4, says despite getting only 6 hits in 13 innings and striking 10 runners on base,
we played our hearts out. We really did. We were, we were thin. Obviously, the offense didn't live up to its hype, but losing this early, it's been a while since we've done that.
the Cubs have made 3 straight NLCS appearances. Meanwhile, Colorado moves on to the division series for the first time since 2009. This is SRN Sports. Now it's time for the AL wildcard game tonight as Oakland plays at New York. The Yankees, they split their head-to-head series 3-3 this season, with the home teams taking 2 of 3 in each series. The winner will advance to face Boston in the ALDS, while the loser will head home. Clemson coach Dabo Swinney says injured quarterback Trevor Lawrence will play against Wake Forest. Lawrence missed the second half of the fourth-ranked Clemson's 27-23 win over Syracuse last weekend after taking a hard hit right before halftime. At first, when he said Lawrence had concussion-like symptoms, now coaches say the injury was more of an X-strain. LeBron James made his home debut at Staples Center as a Los Angeles Laker Tuesday night. James played a total of 15 first-half minutes before sitting out the second half in a preseason loss against Denver. He made 5 of 6 shots, including a three-pointer, and finished with 13 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 4 turnovers. With SRN Sports, I'm Patrick Foss.
I've heard the phrase many times, give until it hurts. But the Bible doesn't say that. Instead, the Bible says, give until you're happy. Give until you're hilarious. Give until you're lighthearted. You see, the Bible tells us that everything on this earth belongs to God. He's the owner. We're just stewards of all that He's entrusted to us. Now, if you're driving, don't close your eyes. But if you're not driving, close your eyes right now. Everything you see at this moment belongs to you. It is with your eyes closed. Now open your eyes and look around. Everything you now see belongs to God. Get the picture? We own nothing. He owns everything. And that's why we're to give back to Him cheerfully, hilariously. So don't give till it hurts. Give until you're happy. And that, my friend, is something to think about. I'm Gary Miller, pastor of Westview Baptist Church in Opp.
Join the live broadcast of the Opp Bobcast each Friday night, brought to you by Larry's Prescriptions, CCB Community Bank,
David's Catfish House,
Opp Help and Rehabilitation, Lance Jackson CPA, Missouri Memorial Hospital, TNC Pharmacy,
Caroline's Country Stores,
Covington Pecan,
Hardee's, H.C. Edgar Trucking Company,
Horn Beverage Company,
Papa G's,
J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson,
Southern Independent Bank,
the Opp Gun Shop, the Opp Donut Shop,
S&P Communication,
Air Control, here on your official podcast station, WOPB. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct, 493-0911. Working today, working tomorrow, and working in the future. Opportunity EMS, offering limited mobility transportation, providing transportation for doctors, dialysis, rehab, therapy, family visits, church, funeral. Call direct Opportunity EMS in Opp 493-0911. Andalusia 881-0911. Florella 858-2503 or 858-3911. Oldest advanced life support ambulance service in Covington County. Opportunity EMS. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911.
Larry's Prescriptions is your local pharmacy with local people you know and trust. Larry's accepts all major Part D Medicare plans and Alabama Medicaid. Neil and the staff can help simplify Part D and help pick a plan that's best for you. Larry's carries Leader brand OTC products at great prices and offers flu shots, no appointment necessary. Larry's Prescriptions, a Bobcat Gold Club member, 801 North Main Street. Call 493-3549.
Now open. Do you hear the pecans hitting the top of your house, car, or ground? Turn those pecans into money at Covington Pecan Company, 811 Virginia Avenue in Opp. Call us for today's pecan prices at 493-7663 or email jl@covingtonpecan.com. Visit us online at covingtonpecan.com or on Facebook,
From your friends at the sweet shop inside the Farmer's High, Lamar Plaza, and your friends at Frank.
Call 493-7663.
Now open.
Watching television 120 minutes a day. Surfing on the internet 300 minutes a week.
Well-being, we care
Talking
a
on
lot.
the
We
cell
provide
phone
activities for
400
residents
minutes a
one-on-one
month.
when needed, and family members
Spending
are always
peace and
welcome.
quiet
Our
moments
rehabilitation
in prayer.
includes physical, occupational, and speech.
Join
Short-term to
Westview's
long-term.
broadcast
If you
here on
need help,
Sunday.
please
At
call
10:30 a.m., you're on your community radio station, WOPB.
or visit our office at 115
Are you
Park
suffering
Avenue.
from tired, achy legs? Do what I Make an appointment to see Dr. Kenneth Todd at the Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan. Dr. Todd and his staff made me feel at home. He put together a customized treatment plan just for me, and I've never felt better. I'm Robert Booth of WOPB. Call Center for Vein Restoration in Dothan, 1-800-FIX-LEGS, or visit our website, centerforvein.com. Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson and Carrie and family are big Bobcat supporters. From Chuck and Carrie high school days to now as big supporters of our community they call home, Opp, Alabama. A big Bobcat strong for our football players, cheerleaders, band, boosters, and bands. From Revenue Commissioner George Chuck Patterson, Carrie, and family.
Hello, this is Dean Polk, and I would like to invite you to a Bible study on the Gospel of Christ at our new day and time, Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. That's Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. right here on WOPP, your community radio station.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late, hit you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain.
Oh. He did right on cart rotation. He had 17 cart rotation, nothing there, and it played nothing. It went right to the song. I was watching it. Other than if it automatically could have played another commercial, I reckon. But skipping completely is fine too.
Hang on, I'm just gonna upload this stuff real quick.
I'm through. Yeah. Trip's gonna call and say he overslept and won't do it. That ain't the way radio works anymore.
He said what?
Trip, I said we'll wake up and realize he overslept. He didn't want to come on and do it, and I ain't gonna do it. Here on time, or we don't do it. I lost the damn funeral.
I can reprint it if you need. It was just to be announced.
Yeah, but without it, we don't have nothing.
I'm saying I can reprint it if you want.
Yeah, I've heard somewhere around. It needs to be a thing of mine. Get rid of some of this shit here. There it is. I knew that called in here. Let's see. Facebook. Okay. Jay cannot. Jay Jackson. I bet that's him now. I'm calling and going straight to fax. See, they do it straight to fax. Oh well. And I don't like it on the phone either.
You said no strings could secure you at the station. Platform ticket, restless diesel, goodbye window. I walked into such a sad time at the station. As I walked out, felt my own beat just beginning. I'm waiting for you when the trains come back.
Hey, fella. That's pretty quick. Let's see, run out of road tomorrow. I mean, run out on Friday. Well, I'm getting better with this beat. I had a problem with my knee snapped on me. I read the first game of Troy.
At the party, she was kindness in the crowd.
Yesterday, man, I was out of where I was. Now that I'm back on yesterday, I feel a whole lot better. Still sore. I stayed out everywhere.
I'll sleep in this place with the lonely crowd.
All right, now I know this is early. Teddy Jackson cannot do the Providence game next Friday. He is at Providence. Everyone's more open. I know how your calendar does, but surprise next Friday week. Do you have anything yet on the Friday? You got much to do? Yeah.
Pack up the crew and head out to Talladega Super Speedway for race weekend, October 12th through 14th. Ticket holders for the WoodhouseandBulls.com 500 can enjoy free camping in 3 different campgrounds around the track. This is more than a race. This is Talladega.
One of the biggest questions facing Alabama and the good old USA is what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of that. We're an assisted living facility with an emphasis on assisted. One of the things Americans cherish most is our independence, but as we age, sometimes a little help is needed. If you have any questions on how assisted living works, call the Woodmore at 493-2721 or come by for a visit. We'd love to show you around.
Check with Woodmore on rehab or temporary care. One day, 1 week, or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
Your home deserves to have an internet connection that's fast and reliable. That's why you need Mediacom Extreme, America's first 100% 1 gig technology network. Extreme delivers the speed you need to power your whole home. Get the best in-home entertainment when you switch today and save 56% on our Silver 60 package. You'll get supercharged internet speeds up to 60 meg, plus in-home Wi-Fi, plus more than 170 channels, plus free Showtime for 3 months, plus free TiVo DVR for 3 months, and big plus, no contract required. Switch today and get Silver 60 internet, TV, and phone for only $24.99 each per month for 1 year. Get incredible savings, plus so much more. Call 800-SIMPLIFY. Available to qualified new Mediacom customers switching from a competitive internet or TV provider. Price does not include activation, installation, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes and fees. State may vary and a monthly usage allowance applies. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas. Call Mediacom for more details.
The drugs wear out, it's not 504-1106 for proper appliances for warranty work and most commercial appliances and ice machines. For home or commercial electrical repair or installation, phone Harper Appliances, 504-1106. Air conditioning and heat pump repair. At Harper Appliances, we don't just repair, we fix it the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106. Oh, I think it'd be a great broadcast. I get you lined up. I got the roster. I got the roster. I'll see if I get that moment. I know whatever's gone.
All along with me, we're waiting for the sunlight.
He knows off back and forth, but he goes off the practice.
When I feel cold, you warm me. And when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, I want you to smile for me, Sarah. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go.
Well, I'll
Don't you stay until tomorrow. If you wanna be free, all you got to do is say so.
Most of the right people
I want you, and when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you.
Might go the other way. Kind of reminds me of Old Bill Day. But Becky now feels good after she adopted that effort to invest. The only people that what you got my dad, you broke his heart. When he made that record, when he made that bread, but hey, he find all his tires for his brother in the truck and the little bit out loud. Now, why would you do that? It's something that's keeper in the other place.
I want to smile a while for me.
Like, Sonoma County offered to take this kind of little bag. Yeah. Or he's already in my there is, it's a bit, and drivers came. I'll say this about Durwood. She went to Durwood, seen Durwood yesterday. Love for her, Durwood, hugged her neck. Said, you know I was against the bus. Now I know how hard it is to be made. Rover got out to eat. Was already trying to find people lunch yesterday. That's what he told her.
said yesterday, everywhere she went, other than Miss Mills, she got the neck hugs. Like her. Oh, he just got those headphones on. He could have had it. I'll take it. Rerun guarantee too.
Sunshine, when I'm running from the rain. Well, I know I'm wearing out my world gone. And just one more time, please ease the pain. Could I lean on you, lean on up? Could I rest here for a while? Could I lean on you, lean on up? Please help me make another mile. Strong. Could I lean on you, lean on up?
Time is 6:33. Time for you to drop by CTV here in Offbeat. Our local staff talk over our local community activities.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Good morning.
Think of your son, think of your husband. President Trump's plea to American mothers amid the unsubstantiated sexual misconduct allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. The president voiced